let's get this started here. Here we go. All right.
Go and no go. And then these are pretty cool. I had somebody reach out and they wanted to send me these. Old Vietnam era M16 min and max gauges.
Okay.
Which is not super helpful.
Yeah. So we're actually live for people who want to know what's going on. We're actually live here. Babyface P is getting technical on us. All right, let's see. Where do I start here? Man, I'm completely thrown off here for a second. Okay, this is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast, and we are live on Utreon, so we can handle guns. We can handle guns. Where's Walter? There you go, Walt. Dropping the mags out. Damn it, I missed it. Yeah. That would have been an awesome video.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so yes, we're live.
Want to hear hit the floor?
Oh, no. Now, Walter is so wild now, man. He could drop magazines.
Crazy.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Remember back in the days, Walter wouldn't... remember that, Patrick?
No, I don't think I've ever known Walter to not drop mags.
No, he would daintily... If I dropped a mag on the ground, he would get mad at me. And then pick it up
you drop it in the sand, too, in sugar sand, and it's just a effing mess to do that.
That's what you're supposed to do. Anyway, listen, if you wanna watch us live, you got to join us on Utreon. If you're watching later on YouTube, Utreon is the place to be in order to see us live. We can handle guns and all that kind of stuff. You can ask us questions. Shout out to everyone there in the chat. Please smash that arrow up right under the title. We need and appreciate that. And, of course, make sure you go to hankstrange.com. That is the place to go to find out all the stuff about us, including you can find the podcast there. And if you're looking for the old versions of the podcast, because they're not everywhere, I don't believe that. I think there's certain episodes, the older ones, that are not on iTunes, etc. You want to find all of that, go to hankstrange.com. It's all there. You can find ways to support us. Lola throws up deals through there, etc., etc., etc. All right, let me load the dudes up in here. There we go. It's Free for All Monday here. You guys ready to do this?
Look at that.
Yeah, I had one of those just the other day. All right, let's kick this off. Let's get it going.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. There we go. We got Babyface. We got Walter. We are live. Okay, come on. Let's do the jazz hands. Get the jazz hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care.
Homemade gun jazz hands.
Right, there you go. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. This is episode 880. 880 episodes. I think we've been doing this. What did Lola say the other day? I think was it since 2017 or 2018?
Yeah.
Really?
5-ish?
It was 17. Wow, yeah.
I was on vacation out west when you started doing that.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
yeah.
The first episode is one to remember.
Epic.
Episode 1.
Epic first episode.
Voda. I don't know how people say
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we got to revisit some of these episodes sometimes. And then even have those people, let's see if we can have them come on.
No.
No?
God.
Okay. It might be fun.
It could be.
He might enjoy it. So, yeah, this is episode 880. It's Free for All Monday. The title is Let's Go Brandon Laptop.
Hey, you know what's going to happen?
Let's go hunt. No, actually, I said it wrong. Let's go Hunter Brandon Laptop. Ooh. Yeah.
Let's go
Hunter Brandon laptop.
In a couple years, all these intelligent, smart people that are supposed to be in Washington will realize that the Russians are in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I guess we're getting right into it here. Isn't it weird how, those of us who don't rely on the lamestream media, we've known about Hunter Biden's laptop for how long now? 2 years?
Time.
If you've seen the pictures of him half naked, smoking and looking like he's high,
yeah.
If you can imagine, that's out there. I haven't seen the gory details because
there's bad stuff out there. Yeah.
But there's got to be some really nasty shit out there. He's probably jerking off and everything else.
No, there's worse than that. There's horrible things. There's bad things.
The text messages are also pretty interesting.
I mean, I think he's gonna catch. I think he's gonna catch charges. But our friend,
Do you really think so? I don't think so.
They should let the FDLE loose on him. They'll get his ass.
He's gonna catch some kind of charges. I don't know if it's gonna come directly from the laptop or what. But man, I think there's bad stuff out there. I think Crump was doing a lot of work on this and had many people have had this thing. Yeah,
there are copies floating around out there.
Lots of 42 Chill says bad.
There's this saying, garbage in, garbage out.
Yeah.
You gotta limit the amount
it's
of garbage.
Yeah.
You're doing well for
I gotta
yourself.
fix this camera, by the way. Go ahead. You guys
you're probably better off ignoring the garbage in.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
there we go.
Our country is such a train wreck right now. It's so hard to just ignore.
It's been a train wreck, sir, for years.
Do you guys notice? I mean, we're gonna get back to. Do you guys notice it's daylight outside? What's happening?
I love it.
Time change, man.
What?
Change.
I hate the time change, but I like the daylight.
That's the cottage. This is a very not really organized, but
they gotta fuck with the
my
time
cottage
every 6 months. Why they can't just leave the time alone?
Didn't Congress just put something through saying that they are dedicated to the time change instead of getting rid of it? I thought they had a vote on it last week or something.
Yeah.
Florida voted to keep it daylight savings. And
just stay at one thing. Choose one thing and stay there.
I know what they say. It's because of farmers. Farmers don't give a fuck about.
Farmers have robots.
Farmers have robot GPS controlled tractors. They don't care about daylight anymore.
They can sit back in their John Deere and listen to their favorite country guy twang away.
Dude, these farmers are in the Bahamas, remote controlling their fields.
It's insane what they have now.
They can be building their Polymer 80s, the cab with the thing when it's going along, man. Come on.
Yeah. We didn't see. Let's see the Polymer 80. Is that? Oh, you got your Gearhead Works hat on too.
Yeah, I had to grab something. This is actually not a Polymer 80. This is actually a serial numbered lower that I bought. But I did assemble it, bought all the parts off the various internet sources, and it runs like a top.
Nice.
This was the lower. This was the lower that had the really aggressive stippling on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So I took some sandpaper and I tamed it.
Knocked it down.
De-stippled it.
Yeah.
It's funny how people feel about the stippling. So yeah, this Hunter, I think. Okay, this is a bad sign for Hunter Biden that they're actually admitting it's been out there because that now they can't deny it. Now there's stuff coming at us it's undeniable.
The press has been running it too, so that means they're on board also.
Yeah,
that's the question. That's the question, Walter. Ooh. Why is the press all of a sudden on board?
Because bad stuff is about to be revealed.
Well, now they're going to bail on Biden too.
They're going to bail on Biden. That's the answer.
Oh man!
Now, possible. Now, because it all runs back to Big Daddy because he's the crime syndicate leader.
Mm-hmm.
Well, aside from Obama, but he was the grandfather leader. But
you think Obama is the copy di tutti copy?
He is Don. He's the Don.
Yeah.
And you mark my word, in the future, the shit will fall down.
Right now, I'm in Google. Let's search Hunter Biden. Let's see what. the laptop thing came up there as a suggestion.
Yes,
and
because mainstream news is now covering it.
And look, New York Times opinion: it's never a good time for the Hunter Biden story. What?
Now they're not. Now they're not covering for him.
Yeah. This is New York Post. New York Post has been talking. Do you guys remember the New York Post actually got in trouble? Does anyone remember that?
Suspended from all sorts of online places.
The New York Post got deplatformed for saying that there was a laptop. So now it says White House ignores its Hunter problem. Hunter Biden paid tax bill, but federal investigation goes on. Lots of stuff.
So now it's trending, isn't it?
Yeah, it's trending. Stuff. Yeah. It's got legs.
Well, because it's a real story.
Yep.
Always has been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never was not a real.
It's got those hairy. What is the thing? What is it? The hairy legs that. No. What was the thing that
corn pop?
Biden.
Corn pop.
Yeah. Was it corn pop? What the fuck?
God, the kids they come in the pool and they touch my legs. They love touching my legs.
It's got those legs now. Oh Lord.
I'm disgusted.
Do you think someone will actually look into the gun that was thrown in the garbage in the dumpster?
No. Excuse
No?
me, but hell no.
No. Oh.
Well,
Hell no. Nobody's gonna look into it
You think
until
they'll-
it's politically advantageous. Nobody cares.
yes. Right,
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
now we have like the Secret Service covering for
That's
him.
interesting.
Was covering for him too.
Yeah.
Well, that makes the Secret Service look even more like a bunch of
ATF.
clowns.
ATF also.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yep.
you know, you have
But
to
nobody
take
cares.
care of one another. You know how it works,
Yeah.
man. If you got shit on me, then I'm gonna.
Well,
you know,
yeah, they want that job. They might want that job in the FBI later, or you know, whatever kind of nonsense
Yep.
these dudes get up to. So yeah, that's you know.
I told you, man.
we'll see what
Since the
comes out.
election, it's been like I fell. It's like Rumpelstiltskin. You fell asleep and you woke up and you're like going, "What the fuck is going on?"
Because how do
only
we know this? We are not reporters. We're not investigators. We don't have crack
common
teams.
sense.
It was
Common
pretty easy
sense.
to see. Yeah.
This plus that equals them.
So
Yeah.
and so. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cover up.
And yeah, I mean, when the press don't run the story, you know there's something up.
Yeah. Also, I want to know how much Ukraine stuff is in there, please, and thank you.
A lot.
Well, there's a lot of money.
For
in that,
sure,
if you
yeah.
look.
Ukraine is a corrupt place. This is why I've always felt conflicted about
Well,
the Ukraine.
but that doesn't
you know.
that doesn't justify the Russians bombing the fuck.
No,
out of
no,
people.
no.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Of course not. No,
or using thermobaric bombs and all this stuff on people.
no, it doesn't. Of course not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that doesn't.
And I
make
know
it any
these are your
better.
people, Walt. These are your people.
No, I
You
wouldn't
know.
say that. You know, if that was anybody, you know, don't.
Yeah.
Corruption's everywhere. Everybody's
Yeah.
corrupt. It's just different levels and different colors. That's
Yeah.
all.
By the way, just out of curiosity, what's Ukraine's level of shitholedness? I'm just
I
curious.
don't think they're that bad.
They're not a shit. It's not a shithole in
Well,
Ukraine.
I think it's probably a
it's
pretty
just
nice
corrupt.
country.
It's just very corrupt.
It's just corrupt like
Well,
any
okay.
Eastern European country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Kiev-
there's
no,
a lot
Kiev's
of money.
a nice
There's a lot
town.
of. I didn't realize they're a major producer of fertilizer for Europe because my friend, we have an English friend over visiting right now. We were talking about it.
Right.
Fertilizer prices have shot through the roof.
So
in England and
there's a
stuff.
lot of cow poop in the Ukraine.
There's a regular fertilizer like phosphate, like we dig up out in the middle of our
Yeah,
street.
phosphate
Oh,
fertilizer.
a lot of phosphates over there.
Not natural.
Yeah, and
fertilizer.
They
It
also
is
make
natural.
they also make like, so for example, in the ham radio world, there's some companies that make devices. Like there's a signal testing company that's in Ukraine.
Yeah,
They're also
makes sense.
they are also a breadbasket country.
breadbasket of Europe actually.
Breadbasket
Europe.
of Europe country. Yeah.
Yeah,
So they're a big deal.
Yeah, and if you look at these buildings, like if you look at the horribleness, I mean, like, you know what Russia is launching, there's big buildings there, man.
Kiev is Kiev, Kharkiv, whatever it's called. They're big cities. They're not little villages. They're big cities. And they're not. I mean, Kiev is back in a long time ago. Kiev was a gateway city between the east and the west.
Mhm.
Kiev was one of those towns you went through from China
Kiev
to Europe.
Kiev is ancient old.
Yes,
I mean,
a
it's been there
very old
forever,
city.
so, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And
No,
then I
Kiev
also
is,
heard, this is terrible, but I heard there's a lot of sex slavery going on there. I heard
Right
that.
now or normally?
Normally.
I don't normally buy my wives from Kiev, so I'm Ukraine.
I
so I'm
heard
not
that
sure.
normally, and right now it's probably even worse with everything.
I'm
that's
sure it's a
happening.
lot worse now. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, DCG 44 says the only Ukrainian product to have is vodka. Is there a specific Ukrainian vodka?
A lot of countries in that area.
Not that I'm
make-
aware of. Yeah.
I hear the Poles have some good vodka too.
Polish people
Polskaya,
have good vodka. Okay. Yeah. What vodka? I thought. What's vodka made from?
Originally, a
Depends
lot
on
like
where
the
you
Russian
get it.
stuff was potatoes,
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
the
what I thought.
original potato vodka is
Mhm.
potatoes.
beets.
But
can make it
now
from
you
beets.
now you get grain alcohol vodka. It's
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lola
the
Lola likes the
high-class
vodka.
stuff.
This is one thing I know.
potato vodka.
I know something about this alcohol because Lola likes that vodka. You know, vodka. That's like, you know,
It's never been.
that's
my
her
thing.
elixir. Really?
Never been my thing.
Well, you can throw vodka in just about anything and drink it. So
yeah, that's the thing about it.
Yeah.
and
Orange
if you
juice.
get some really good vodka and you get it cold, you can drink it straight up. So
Yes, that's what I've heard.
I
I've heard
I wouldn't do
really,
that.
really good cold vodka has no flavor at all. There's
Oh.
nothing. It's just cold and gets you messed up. That's what I've been told.
DCG 44 says not brand. Hold on one second. Not brand.
not brand.
Not like KNOT.
Never heard of it.
KNOT vodka.
The Ukrainians also make a lot of steel. Also,
So that's why Putin wants it. Is they make everything.
Is it?
and they have
makes
access to the Black Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I
you
don't
know,
know.
they gotta have a place that's a great place to vacation. I'm
The
just
Black
saying.
Sea.
Yes,
I'm
I've
just
heard that.
saying. That's all.
Very pretty women live in those regions. From what I hear.
Oh yeah, that's a
Beach going, olive skinned beach going girls. That's what I hear live there.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
plain old. Anyways, anyhow.
So.
But yes, yeah, the Ukraine is something he's always wanted back. They've always longed.
Well,
for the
this
Ukraine,
is the like almost. How do you say, like, it's almost the birthplace of Russia, kind of like a lot of Russia comes out of there. No, I think I saw that. I was looking at that in some kind of
I'm not
thing
sure
that I was looking at.
that specifically.
Okay.
I mean, they share the same.
A lot of Russians have, you know.
They're Slavs. They're Slavic. So
yeah.
Well, they
historically
they do the same religion as they're Russian Orthodox and all that stuff. But they're actually a Ukrainian language. It's different than Russian, actually. But most of those Ukrainians speak Russian because that's who they.
Where did
trade partners and
yeah, where did the whole communist thing start?
That's in
that is Russian.
Like in St. Petersburg and stuff like that, and in Russia proper. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. That's all Russian proper.
Yeah.
The what's it? 1917
Yeah,
revolution.
that's when the revolution
that was Russian.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
listen, here's some news I shared with you guys. I don't know whether or not you guys looked into this because I actually didn't get any response from you guys on this. But I was out, which we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it here. But I was at the gathering. So anyway, American gun businesses and states help Ukrainians fight back against Putin. From California to New York.
I don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's fine. That's good for them.
Yeah, so here's the thing. It says from California to New York, elected officials, nonprofits, and local businesses have been collecting sets of body armor and millions of rounds of ammunition for Ukraine. It goes on, blah, 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 blah. Talks about what all these people are doing in all these different states, right? But if you keep going down in this article, okay,
illegal as fuck.
Gun businesses and nonprofits across the United States are also aiding Ukraine by sending tactical gear. Adrian Kellgren's family-owned gun company in Florida was left holding a $200,000 shipment of semi-automatic rifles after a longtime customer in Ukraine suddenly went silent during Vladimir Putin's invasion of the country. Fearing the worst, Kellgren and his company, Keltec, decided to put those stranded 400 guns to use, sending them to the Ukraine's nascent resistance movement to help civilians fight back against a Russian military that has been repeatedly shelling their apartment buildings, schools, hospitals, and hiding places. And here's a quote. The American people want to do something, said Kellgren, a former U.S. Navy pilot. We enjoy our freedoms. We cherish those things. And we see a group of people out there getting hammered like this. It's heartbreaking. So,
but remember, there's a thing called ITAR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen,
they're not a NATO country.
Yeah. So Adrian Kellgren, I'm not. Let me see if that's the Kellgren.
I'm guessing that's George Kellgren's son.
Yeah, but okay. So I think yes, that he probably is related to Kellgren. I know that the Kellgren that I know that's other than George Kellgren that's over there running things is hold on, I'm trying to find. I just had his name right here. Derek, I think that's the guy who's like running.
I'm sure he has multiple
Keltec
kids
right now. Yeah, he's probably got a whole bunch of them working over there.
Yeah.
So What do you guys think about this? About like there's other gun companies sending guns out there, sending ammo, all that. What do you guys think?
They're not that vocal when they're taking our guns.
Uh-huh. I'm kind of split. I'm kind of split about this. I see it in Patrick's face.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel split. Like, okay, cool, I get it. I'm not knocking them for helping the people of Ukraine and sending the guns. Like Walter said, just laws of how all this gets done anyway. Right? So some of this might just be symbolic. But on the flip side, where are these mofos?
Where are they when they start talking about? Where are they getting up when they're all armed, all militant? I don't know. These politicians are going after our stuff.
No.
Where are they marching up on the state capitol here to get constitutional carry?
They don't even know about the laws. They don't know about the gun laws in Florida. They don't know about the gun laws here.
Where are the Kellgrens when that's going on?
I don't know. And I like Kel-Tec. I like a lot of people over there. Yeah. I like the stuff they make. I like the Kellgrens.
In my pocket every day, one of those.
Yeah, and I think George Kellgren is like, I think, who else can we say is like a genius gun maker on the level of Browning that's alive today other than Kellgren? I don't know.
Yeah. No.
I don't know.
To speculation,
but you understand what I'm saying. Like I give them all of that, but these guys, I remember having conversations with them, and they didn't even know that there were gun laws in effect in Florida. They didn't even know that. I don't see them helping out for the fight here in Florida. Republicans here in Florida are keeping the Marjorie Stoneman thing in effect. This is why we can't get constitutional carry in Florida, and I don't see these companies coming out against these guys, giving money, running people, or even talking about that shit. What about like American freedom?
Thank you.
No,
I say this every time stuff like this goes on. They're real quick to go run over across the world and help everybody else. But that's like when the politicians in Florida start squawking about Cuba and their freedom. What about ours?
Yeah.
Bless the Cuban's heart. But what about ours? Marco Rubio, when you want to do red flag laws, which are like communist laws, you're not concerned about that. But you want to go run you're concerned about what's going on. If the Cubans are upset, let the Cubans rise up and hang all those.
If we had 100% unadulterated freedom in America, okay, I get it. Let's try to help out some other places.
We'll
sprinkle a little freedom droplets on everyone.
But don't run around the world, and look, if you want to help the Ukrainians, best thing you can do to help the Ukrainians is make sure they got.
Walther Arms has been making concealed carry handguns for over 90 years, starting with the PPK. Today, Walther is based in the good old US of A and still builds quality firearms like the PPQ and PDP for personal defense and competition. So when you're in the market, please consider Walther Arms. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Walther Arms. Yeah, I really... Patrick, I know you wanted to say something here. I'm going to let you say what you...
No, I don't have a whole lot to say. I agree with you. It's because it's politically expedient. It's an easy win, I think. You will get no pushback from anybody.
Who's going to say, I have heard some folks that say, well, maybe the Russians ought to be doing what they're doing. I have heard that from people here. All right, well, great.
Really? I haven't heard anybody who supports Russians.
And they base that on how corrupt the Ukrainians are.
Well, I mean, lots of countries around the world are... Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I was just going to say, I did some reading the other day because I was curious how Putin came to power. Mm-hmm. If you read up on... You want to talk corruption, read up on how he got to power and how he's maintained his power.
Yeah. He was like a KGB guy that was a cab driver or something.
Corruption to the point where they will kill anybody.
Yeah. I think go ahead.
I'll have to find a link. There's one of the websites that I go to. Mark Felton is the name of the guy, and he kind of gave a story of Putin, how he worked his way through the channels. He used to fund all the terrorist groups in Europe through the KGB. They were all funded
to fight
us. Including the IRA, the Red Brigades, all those groups that were disrupting Western stuff. The ones that were in Germany, I forget what it's called. But he was the coordinator that was working with those terrorist groups. That was one of his jobs. When the Berlin Wall fell down, he's the one that was in East Germany collecting up the documents so we didn't get a hold of it and dragging it back to the other side.
Yeah,
so
I think they see the world differently from us. This is what people don't, like basically, if I think this, all of this stuff is complicated. Depends on how you're looking at history, how you look at all of this stuff. I feel like if Putin doesn't do this, it's his last attempt to secure communism as it used to be in the world, right? And their power,
it is.
right?
No, it is. I agree. I think that's what he...
They can't have it like it used to be because they don't have the system. They used to get their sugar and stuff from Cuba. They used to get other stuff from Eastern European countries, and it all funneled back to Mama Land there, where they were like, they were like the big parasites sucking the blood out of all these other countries. They don't got that now. They don't have that support network. They're not getting that shit from these other places.
Well, there's obviously a lot of things they don't have, as we could see. Like, man, we're just a couple of days away from this being a month that this has been going on, right? Yeah.
Well, they've been establishing their bases and stuff and working on that a little by little. But if the Ukrainians would have been a little bit more on the ball, that 40-mile long convoy,
if Ukrainians would have had a Second Amendment and a rifle next to every bed, like in America, they would have had a much
or even Switzerland. Chance. I mean, Switzerland rolls like that.
much harder time getting into the country. I stick with that.
Yeah. So,
once they were invaded, that's when they start giving out the guns. But if every person would have had their rifle ready to go, one, Russia may not have invaded them, and two, you would have slowed down those convoys much faster.
If they wouldn't have gave Hunter Biden that so much fucking money and spent it on some other stuff,
back to
maybe.
Well,
look at the Russian army. Has spent a lot of money, a lot of rubles on improvements and modernization, and they say a lot of that's been going into people's pockets. That's why you see tires on trucks that are dry rotted going flat, and they don't have this and they don't have that because corruption.
So here's what I was gonna say. Joe Rogan, I saw there was a snippet on YouTube, and he was talking to the CIA guy, and I don't know if it's that same guy you were talking about that wrote the book, but that guy was saying that right now there's dudes like generals or whatever over in Russia that are on house detention and all kinds of stuff because they gave Putin bad info. And said it would be easy to do all of this. It's not easy. I support all that whole side of it. Like, I support people in Ukraine fighting up against the Russians because, in general, the people of Europe, like we've said this before, they're scared because this is happening on the same continent with them, and they want the easy. They don't want to live this life. This is why this stuff is going away. They don't want to live this. So they thought it was going to be easy to go in there. I support all of that. I just don't. There's a lot of other craziness that I don't. This is like a weird two-sided thing for me all the time.
Oh, I got food coming. I don't know if I can even eat this here. But anyways, Putin's got to be a real putz to. Here, you have access to all this intelligence stuff. I mean, like the U.S. president, you have access to all this stuff. You can listen to what they're telling you, or you can tell this guy, "Get in here and tell me what's going on." Now, maybe they don't. Obviously, from our intelligence sources and Biden hunting in his laptop, I guess there's a lot of lying going on someplace. But to blame it on his people that he has on his staff or whatever, it just means that he's out of touch too. That's all it means.
Of course he's out of touch. I mean, this is a classic Michael Jackson situation, Walt.
What do you mean?
This is a classic.
Does Putin touch young boys?
I don't know.
Hello there. I'm not.
Here's what I mean.
Spins around, looks at the screen, and goes.
Listen, I don't want some Russian dudes trying to radiation poison me. So I don't know about that, and who cares?
Ukraine, on.
Listen, this is the thing about Michael Jackson. This is why I say it's a Michael Jackson situation. Michael Jackson had so much money, so much fame and power that his advisors around him refused to say, Michael, you should not be having sleepovers with 11, 12-year-old boys. This should not be happening. You should not have these. Yeah,
he's surrounded by yes men is what you're getting at.
Yeah.
It's also surrounded by yes men. It's like Elvis, the same way.
Yeah, lots of people. Yes. Whenever you're on top.
Howard Hughes is a prime example. Look what happened to Howard Hughes in the end. Mm-hmm. He was like a hermit with his toenails a foot long and the whole 9 yards. It's like, ugh.
This always happens when it happens everywhere. It happens in big companies. It happens everywhere that, no one wants to. I think this is one of the problems even that happened in the Trump administration, right? I think that there were all these people around him that weren't necessarily on his side, sabotaging him all the time. And, it became a whole confusing mess, and he just didn't have the right people around him that he could really trust and listen to. And it came down to in the end, he was listening to both of his kids, who are like, a devil and an angel sitting on your shoulder. They're diametrically opposed to each other, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why things got crazy. So,
he lost his "you're fired" thing.
Who lost that?
Fired. When you get you got it like Fauci, you're fired. Mm-hmm. And people are like, oh, you can't do that. He can't do that. Why can't he do that? Look what happened. Mm-hmm. You think Putin would let Fauci do whatever the fuck he wants? Putin would have him put in a camp.
I think, listen, I think we've got some different people running America than we think are running America. And up till no one's going to get rid of Fauci. Fauci's locked in. So it's if you look at he's been out lately, but if you look at this whole thing, literally Fauci is involved in the whole beginning of why the whole world had to get locked down, and he made money from it. It all goes around in a circle. Like people in his family, he makes money. He responsible for this thing from the start and to the end, and no one's gonna do shit about him. It's the same thing. Like it's probably even worse so than the Hunter Biden laptops, man. Everyone knows this. This is all like info that everyone knows. It's all out there. But the powers that be, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, CNN, all these other places, like, nope, you cannot even discuss this. Don't even talk about his wife and who she works for and how she made all this money. Don't even talk about that. Don't say anything about the fact that they funded this shit. They only care about
corruption if it's on the other side of the political aisle. That's all it is.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's weird, man. I hate to go back to Joe Rogan here, but Rogan had Snowden on a long time ago, okay? Snowden said that when 9/11 happened, these guys put a bunch of laws in effect, and America is not what we think it is. There functionally is not a constitution as we feel it is, and there's a few people running this country, and we're seeing evidence of this over and over and over again, and most people are just not even like paying any attention to it. But it's what's happening.
Long as this comes on.
That's the thing is, as long as we're
as long as that comes on,
everything. That's how it's always been.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look at Bush, the guy who was there when all of that happened, okay, and signed all the bills, everything that went in there. Yeah, that guy's down with them. He's on their side.
Well, he always was. He's a globalist.
It's exactly what it is. He's a globalist.
He's a globalist.
That's always the answer. Are they federalists and globalists?
Any of these people start spouting this one world thing and one world economy, run. Run. You don't need a one world economy. You don't need to be one. Run, Forrest, run, because they want to take your shit away. That's what they want to do in this one world.
It's the Illuminati. What was the thing that Bush was part of the skull, something skulls?
Skull and Bones. That's Harvard. But they also have one, the Bohemian something. What the hell
Rhapsody?
was that called? Bohemian Rhapsody. No, Bohemian Growth. The Bohemian Growth. That's where
yeah. That's what. That's I hate to come back to Alex Jones.
That was true.
Joe,
and
I
Alex
gotta
Jones
tell you, Joe,
proved right.
I am a little bit retarded.
Joe, I am a little bit retarded.
Yeah, I mean, but the first dude who got like completely platformed, he tried to tell everyone, and they took him out, and that comes all the way down to Trump was taken out. Did you guys see? I was sending, where was that thing? I sent you guys this watch thing, right? Do you guys remember I sent you that watch thing? Here, let me see if I could pull it up right now. So there was this. There's this video. Remember how I told you I like this? I don't know if he's Scottish or Welsh or what the hell this watch guy, Nico Leonard. Remember I was telling you about him? So I was looking at Nico Leonard, and he had a video talking about Steve Will Do It, which is another YouTuber. He was reviewing Steve Will Do It's watches. Let me see if I could pull it up here. I'm just going to show you guys a quick thing. This guy. I love this guy. It's God's here. It's God's here. So anyway, that guy was doing a video on Steve Will Do It, who is another YouTuber, I guess, that does a lot of crazy stuff. Let me see if I could find the Steve Will Do It guy. So right here. So this is Steve Will Do It right here. This guy, right? And this guy is apparently a fan of Trump. So what happened is that he did a podcast with Trump. Steve Will Do It did a podcast with Trump. And it got a cajillion views, and YouTube deleted it.
Very, very popular.
Yeah, very, very popular. But he's a big fan. I didn't realize that because I've been seeing this Steve Will Do It or whatever his name is. I've been seeing, YouTube suggest the living crap out of him. And I didn't realize he was a Trump fan. He has been was this one of the Jersey Shore dudes or something? Because he looks like a Jersey. Does anyone know like where the hell does Steve Will Do It come from? Because doesn't he look like a Jersey Shore dude?
I've never heard of him.
Okay, let me see. I'm going to have to look that up. So anyway, he's a big fan of Trump. Gave Trump like $100,000 expensive Rolex, platinum Rolex.
Why? See, that I saw you posted that, and I was just like, why do that? That man's got enough money.
He's just a fan. He was just a fan. He just wanted to.
He
gives everybody watches apparently. Like in the video, the Steve Will Do It video, where he gives Trump the thing. He gives like another dude in his posse. He's always buying his boys Rolexes. He's like you say you're gonna do when you blow up, Babyface. You're gonna buy us all
Mr.
Rolex.
Beast. I'll give you I'll give you guys whatever I can if I have the money. But he's the Mr. Beast of the watch world. It sounds like.
I think so. So
goofy ass dude.
That's how you blow up on YouTube now. By the way, you just give you got to do Oprah.
Loads of money, giving it all away.
And you get a Rolex.
Rolex. Speaking of Oprah, whatever happened to Oprah? Where's Oprah hiding at?
You know what? I don't know.
Does she still have a show? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know this kind of stuff, but what happened to Oprah?
So here we go. Here's Steve Will Do It. It says Steven DeLeonardis, better known by the name Steve Will Do It on YouTube, is known for his challenge videos. His name speaks for itself. As a member of the Nelk Boys, I don't even know what that is. He's done tons of pranks and challenge videos that his fans have loved.
He sounds awful.
And this looks like a picture with him with the 6'9" guy right here.
Oh, then he's definitely sounds awful.
Yeah.
That looks like a person I would never watch on YouTube ever. Ever.
Yeah. So I didn't realize. I was like surprised he was
before I watched something like that.
Oh, 6'9". Or
no,
Steve
will do it.
If
he runs in those groups, I have no interest in watching that.
This is who. So first of all, have we all seen Idiocracy?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think Walter. Have you seen Idiocracy?
Oh, Walter, you need to see it. It's so poignant today.
We are living that, baby.
We are.
We're living Idiocracy.
Thank you for coming to Costco. I love you. Thank you for coming to Costco. I love you.
Oh, Idiocracy was so funny. I don't know if Walter needs to see it now because we're freaking living Idiocracy right now.
We are. That's
in that movie, like if you're smart, they hate you. If you think logically about things, they're like, oh no, you're an idiot. We don't need
He says you broke out of jail. Why'd you do that? You're supposed to be my lawyer.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, my favorite line in there
such
is
a
like
good movie.
all the people like this particular individual.
In particular, yeah. So you're gonna go over here, being the particular individual.
That is such. I'm telling you, if you have not, if you're listening to us, if you're watching us, and you included,
if you've never
Walther,
seen it,
you included. Yes, you have to see this. And they
It's
invented when this becomes like a reality that you can actually go into Costco or Walmart, Sam's Club, and buy.
Costco, I love you.
Okay, so in this movie, everyone has like their seats that they sit and watch TV is also a toilet. Yeah,
it's a toilet, and they have like a masturbating.
So you can eat. Channel. Yeah, you can eat, poop, watch TV.
It's so good.
But we're living it. Can I tell you something? We are living that right now. How often? How much time are you on that silly phone when you're on the toilet? I'm guilty. I'm telling you. I'm guilty. Lola gets mad at me. She's like, wait a second. You're going to the bathroom. Why do you need your phone? I'm like, I got business to handle, woman.
Yeah. I usually like to get my business and get off. Cause
I enjoy a good sitting.
Yeah. So, yeah, man.
Your
butt goes numb on that thing. That thing is not meant for comfort.
Yeah. No.
When I'm hitting the seat, I'm ready to go. It ain't like I'm planning this thing. It's like, okay, here it goes.
42 Chill says, yeah, that is now. Yeah, it was like was it a recliner? I think it was like a recliner, a toilet, and your TV is right there.
Leave me alone, I'm eating.
Yeah. The president was Hector Elizondo Camacho.
President Camacho.
And it was that dude that bounces his pecs. I can't remember. What is the name?
Listen, I think we just need to put water on the planes. You mean like the stuff from the toilets?
Yeah, Walt. This is the thing, right? They're running out of food in the future. So I'm going to tell you the whole premise. I can't spoil anything.
So good.
So what happens is like this. There's two people. There's a guy in the military that's just not trying to do anything, and he winds up going into this time machine thing, and he gets frozen, and he wakes up in the future, and everyone is just real stupid because what happens is all the smart people stop having babies.
Yeah.
They all
which is what's happening right now.
Yeah, and all the Britney Spears type people have babies.
There's so many college educated people right now that are like, the world is dying. We need to stop having children. And it's like, so literally they're the ones that are dying.
It's happening. It's happening right now. Yeah. So all the smart people stop having babies. All the stupid people have all the babies. Those stupid babies make really stupid babies that make super dumb babies. And the world gets messed up. And this guy wakes up in a future where they're about to starve to death because they're watering the crops. Yeah.
With Gatorade. Brondo. He's in regular society, he's average, if not below average intelligence. When he wakes up, he's the smartest man in the planet.
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome movie. You have to see this movie.
It's so good.
We have to do a movie night on this movie. That's gotta be.
You want to do a movie night today?
Got 10 seconds
in the background while I was working. First time ever, I watched Zero Dark 30.
Okay, we'll be right back.
That was a good movie.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like High Point Firearms and Full Forge Gear, bags and gear for everyday life. Did you know High Point is an American family-owned and operated company located in Ohio with over 30 years of manufacturing experience? High Point is proud to be the home of the working man's gun and your source for affordable handguns and carbines with a lifetime warranty. So when you're in the market, please consider High. All right, so here we go. We're back. Everyone's like, there's a break coming up.
Zero Dark 30. I watched Zero Dark 30 today. Not an action movie. I was expecting it to be an action movie. Other than that last scene of
Zero Dark 30
getting killed. Zero Dark 30, that's where they killed Bin Laden.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that yet.
You haven't seen it. You need to go watch it.
I haven't seen it yet.
really good.
It's good. Okay.
But it's not an action movie. That's what surprised me. Not an action movie.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
It's a spy movie based around when the CIA went and found Bin Laden and killed him.
Oh, okay.
Really good movie. Really, really good movie.
Okay, if he's really dead.
Yeah,
just like the moon launch.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
But no, we should have that as a movie night movie because it's fantastic.
Yeah. Boss Hog says Brondo has what plants need.
Brondo has what plants crave. But what are electrolytes? It's what plants crave.
Walter,
it's such a good
you gotta
movie.
look at this movie, Walter.
Yes,
we're gonna
it's
have to,
really good.
We're gonna have to strap you down to your toilet chair and make you watch this. Walter, you would love it. You'd be like, "We are living this. This is prophetic."
I think Walter. I think I'll agree with Hank. I think you would actually really like it.
Yeah. AK Sean said, "Finally watch Heat. That's intense. That's an intense movie." Which we
good
did
movie. That talk about action.
Yeah.
The shootout scenes in that movie were fantastic.
Yeah. DCG44 says, "Oh hell no! Bathroom time is private time, not chat time." No, I'm not chatting. I'm trying to answer email.
I don't chat with people. Yeah. We've been on
multitasking.
Marley, I've been on the kick of playing Wordle lately.
Okay. What the hell is that?
Oh, you don't know what Wordle is?
No, I don't know if I want to know.
Wordle, it's a New York Times puzzle. It's a daily puzzle that comes out from the New York Times. It's every day there's one 5-letter word, and you have 6 tries to guess what the word is. So you'll put a 5-letter word in. It'll tell you if any of those letters are correct, if they're incorrect, or if they're correct and in the right location. So it's basically a puzzle of trying to figure out what the 5-letter word of the day is with 6 tries. Mm-hmm. Really, really fun. It's been something we've been hooked on.
Okay. All right. I think I heard of it, but I didn't even really know what it was. Jade Crews says Terry Crews, so there you go, Terry Crews.
Terry Crews, yeah.
Yeah, Terry Crews. Let's see. I'm trying to look at Armament and Axis says gamers would love that recliner. Yeah.
The bait and recliner.
Yeah. Yeah. This. Oh boy. Okay, so listen, we could switch it up here a little bit and go to Gorn. I don't know if you guys have Gorn.
Yes, you guys want to see some Gorn? It's not quite Gorn, but you guys want to see the haul I took away with this. I got a little obsessive. Up to? So
you got obsessive. Does this have? Okay, here we go.
I got in contact with a guy, so I found.
I knew this was night vision, Walt. I knew this was related to night vision.
This is a headset. These are just shooting headsets.
Okay, which is related to night vision.
No, it's not related to night vision. These are shooting headsets. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with night vision.
Just shooting. Okay, fine.
These are just mil-spec shooting headsets.
Okay.
But I have found that high threats. I really, really like high threats. These are pretty expensive. Guy had one pair listed up for $300 or best offer on a used site that I go to. And I was like, how about, I wanted him to show me the down lead to make sure that they were legit. And I was like, how about 280? He's like, oh, okay, that'll be fine. And then we started chatting, and I told him who I was. I normally just send people like, oh yeah, by the way, I have a YouTube channel. Go check it out. And the crazy thing, he recognized me, which was funny. So we were chatting, and I was telling him like, man, I really like these headsets. And he was like, well, you know what? I have a second one, and I'll just send it to you. Don't worry about it. So now I have 2 down lead ready comms headsets.
They both work?
We're gonna have to. Yeah, they both work really well. $280, and we're gonna have to plug them into some ham radios and play around and see how they do.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to come. Everyone. So now that I've got a ham radio, now you guys can bring your ham radios over here next time.
See, that's the cool thing is with the right connector, you put your ham radio on, you connect up, and we could talk to each other. You know,
while we're right next to each other. Yeah.
While we're right next to each other. But yeah. But no.
And Walter still really won't hear us.
I really want to try these with ham radios.
Right. Okay, no, that's cool. No, I'm sure those are cool because I remember from the last time you were here, you know, you've got these awesome headsets, which Patrick is like this. If he's got some awesome gear, everybody has to get this awesome gear.
You don't have to have it. Now I have 4 sets. I can just give them out to whoever wants to use.
Oh, so we're just getting We're getting these headsets.
You're not
though.
keeping them, but you can use them when I bring them. I got multi-$1,000 in headsets, and I'll bring them out, and everybody can use them. They're way nicer than the cheap shit.
Why can't we just keep them?
Well, I'll sell them to you. $400.
Oh, yeah, okay. I like where that's going. All right, Walt, what you got?
Well, guns. You want to talk gun?
Okay, go ahead. Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, just a little something I threw together. Just another AR pistol, another extremely noisy, loud pistol. But we make this for folks that want to have a real pistol, a real AR pistol. We make this
little stubby
buffer tube and shortened carrier and everything else. It's the stuff that goes in our Kess stock, but just with a pistol only buffer tube. So
are those available right now? Do you actually have?
Oh yeah, we've had these for years. Yeah, we've had these for years. Yeah.
But people, people can go on the website and buy those. They could go to.
They should be. They should
Safety
be able
Harbor.
to.
Okay, and buy those. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I had these parts laying around, so I built.
I think they should be the Babyface stubby. That's what you need to.
Sure, I'll take it.
Make it.
We'll test
I gotta
those
get a commission on that name though.
We'll test those earmuffs. Take those fucking earmuffs over here, bitch.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
You're gonna see how good they are.
I hope so. Yeah. And then what is this muzzle device? I see you coordinated your muzzle device with your lower, apparently.
Well, no. That's just I took an existing brake that I had that was about yay long, and I stuck it in the lathe and cut it down and turned it to something different. So that's
what it is.
That's just raw
metal.
It
looks interesting.
Interesting. Right? I was wondering. I've never seen that pattern before.
Yeah. You won't, because it's an exclusive.
It's custom. It's a custom job.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can call that the Walt.
You call it whatever you like. You can call me Ray, call me Jay, whatever. You just don't call me late to dinner. So, but the prong type muzzle brakes are real efficient as far as a flash hider goes. So it's not really a muzzle brake, it's a flash hider. So this thing is
we'll
pretty
see what it
aggressive.
is when you shoot it.
Oh, this thing is nasty in every possible manner as far as fire and noise and.
Okay.
There was fire coming out of the front of the bullet trap when I was test firing this thing. So
yeah, I think I had enough of that this weekend. You know.
Oh, shooting?
Yeah, I think I had enough annoying muzzle brakes.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything about the PSA thing.
We'll get into the PSA. We'll get into the PSA
you're
thing.
saving that.
I'm gonna show. So listen, if you guys notice down there should be. Let's see. I'm gonna go full screen right now. Right down here, there should be. See where it says. Full Forge gear right there. Okay,
That's a weird logo.
Full Forge gear. Yeah, because it's like two F's side by side. So check it out.
No, it's a weird. The text is really weird.
It is. It's a weird kind of alien writing. But this is Full Forge gear stuff. We're gonna be talking more about them.
That is my favorite bag. Did we talk about this? Did Josiah give that to you?
No. Did you get this bag? You have this bag?
Did you? How did you get that? How did you come by it? Because that is a PSA product, Full Forge, right?
No, this is actually a High Point. This is under the High Point umbrella.
That's what it was. That's what it was. High Point is bringing it out. Full Forge was a High Point thing. When Dave was on, we talked with him about it. That is a clone of my. Damn, I don't have it next to me. I have a Maxpedition that's a clone of. That is my favorite.
You like this bag? This is about to become. 100%. This is about to actually going to become my my camera bag for my new camera setup.
Yep.
But Full Forge has a bunch of.
Let me go find mine. I'll be right back.
Full Forge has a bunch of different gear here. Yeah, yes, their stuff is made in China. It's affordable, good quality stuff though that we're checking out. But there is something from PSA in there. What? Look at that. This is actually on the PSA blog. For anyone, if you haven't seen that, I did a thing with PSA where we were like building lowers, uppers, and all of that. And actually, before that, Babyface helped me out, and I did it at his place. I did a similar video over there. But yeah, so there's my PSA lower right there. That was in that bag. But yep, this is from Full Forge. There you go. And this one is the Hurricane backpack. So there you go. Lots of room in here. I'm going to actually turn this into my camera bag because I have a whole bunch of equipment for my camera set up now, and I'm always forgetting things. Like I went to make a video with Walter sometime last week, and I completely forgot every freaking thing that I was supposed to. Oh, here's Patrick with boom.
So I like this bag so much, this design so much. I have 2 of them. My like travel laptop bag is black, and then my range bag is flat dark earth.
Okay.
Mine are just Maxpedition, but it's the same design. I love this design.
It's similar but different.
This is more what like Hank has.
Yeah. There
This
you
is
go.
a Maxpedition.
Yours is the bigger one. Okay, mine is a size down from that then.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have the slightly larger one.
Yeah. We're all gonna become full forge gear dudes. I gotta get you guys.
I'm game, man. Just
gotta get you
lay it on me, man.
I'm gonna get you guys some bags. We'll get a code too. We'll get a code for the people. We'll get a code out there.
They got different colors. I don't know. Black.
Ranger
Do
green.
they have some different colors? So right here, I've got the Cat 1 single pistol case. They do have different colors, absolutely. So this is a nice pistol case that in case wanted to.
Those are cute.
In case you wanted to get your.
Where'd you steal that from?
Go out with your
FM from.
This what? Brownells.
Oh, that's right. You got it. Yeah.
Check that out. That's my FN
that single pistol, Walter. How cute is that you can take one pistol somewhere?
Oh, there's a double one. They have a
double,
two
pistols.
They have doubles.
When we show up to the range, there's like 17 pistols.
Oh, they've got
exactly.
Yeah, they've got gear bags.
I think there's 8 in here. I think right now. So
listen, they've got a lot. By the way, when I was at the show, the Gathering, and I think I was doing something with was it FN? Yeah, actually it was FN. The FNs come now in gear bags.
Did you get to try the High Point re-release?
Yes, I did. You didn't see my video on this. It's already up on the YouTubes.
He shot. You talking about 5.7 pistol, right? You shot.
Yeah, the what you call it? I always want to say High Point, but it's the
I saw it.
The what is it called again, Patrick? The
high power. The high power.
High power. I always want to say. So here we go. If you go to my,
I want one of these.
If you go to my YouTube channel here, it's all new FN high power. So there you go.
How did it?
Let's see.
What did you think?
Look at that. My here, I'll come away from that.
You said high power.
Skipping over.
Right? It's a high power, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I thought you were talking about the FN 5.7. I mean the PSA 5.7 gun.
No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
I want one of these re-release high powers so bad. Like this is my all-time gun of the year. I need to get one. I really need to get one.
Yeah, I'm gonna scrub through here. Actually, let me just scrub through the video. So here's the. Let's see. Here's the high powers right here. But I did get to shoot them. There's a whole bunch of different ones, different ways that it's going to be coming out. And the standard comes with polymer grips, just regular polymer grips. Comes with 2 of them, and then you get a bunch of stuff. Also, I shot the 509s, which is their pistol line. So they have like a compact and all that kind of different stuff. Let me see if I could skip through. This is their like the 509 super tactical that they have right here. So there you go. That's their super
509s are good. They're really nice pistols.
Yeah, but I know you guys want to see. You want to go to the.
I miss my high power so much. I want.
Oh, you're gonna want the FN one. It's
really
the
nice. New because it's all modernized. It's got all the new features and 17-round magazine.
I don't want any. I want a high power.
What?
No,
okay.
I want the new high power. I want an old high power as well.
I'm trying to find. Actually, here I go. Here's me.
Walter, if I had my true say, I want a like 1940s Inglis with the stock. Yeah. That's what I truly want. But.
So here's me shooting it right now. Here we go.
Oh, it looks so good, even in flat dark earth.
There's gonna be so you can change the grips. You could eventually they're gonna let you change the back strap. You could switch stuff to either side. You can switch like the magazine eject.
God, I want one. It's the only
It was
gun
nice. It was nice. It was nice, and it wasn't ridiculously expensive. I think he told me the
something.
7.
Was that how much they were? I thought they were like 7.
It's like 13.
13.
Yeah,
That's what they want.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Nah,
That's
that's
not-
Where'd you get
that's
7 from?
I can get
That's
an old
not
Browning
like-
for that.
Yeah.
The P35s, the Springfield, I think is 7 something.
Oh, yeah. Well,
The Springfield, which is a
$7.99.
original
something
high
like that.
power, $7.99.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
DCG44 says, Babyface, you know that FN is an updated gun, not a true high power. It's nice.
And you can get a Turkish one for less, and it's straight up high power. So
Yeah, or is that the FEGs? Yeah, they're just high power.
well, those are
guns.
older ones. Yeah. I remember.
I
those
think
things
they're
were
trying to make like the 2011 version of a high. So like 1911, 2011. They're trying to make the 2011 version of a high power, and of course, people probably already have high powers out there, and you can get them. I think it's a smart move for FN to upgrade it a little bit. I don't know. I like that.
I think so. I think they're cool. I like the guns. I've always liked them.
Yeah.
I would go for I'd be more in for a
Browning.
quality blued original
Browning.
and I think
You can
And
get
I
for
think-
13. That's a thing for 13 or 14. You can get a blued Browning high power.
I mean
they're
a
still
really
making them.
nice looking gun, not a painted.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, some of us already had that and then didn't really want it.
Actually, what I really want is
Because they
like
had
a
to get
surplus
married or
beater
something.
that came from some police department in the Middle East. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
That's
just
what I
to
had.
shoot.
That's
Why,
what I
why
had.
did you? Why did you get rid of yours, Patrick? I forgot.
Had
we
to
get
have
married.
a
Oh,
P226.
oh, that's a terrible
I
reason.
had-
I thought it's because you
I
guys were
had a
getting
bug.
married. Go ahead,
No,
Walt.
I had a bug and I had to get a SIG 226.
Let me see if I can find something
And then
here.
I literally bought the SIG and sold the SIG within a week because I hated it so much.
Oh Lord. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's terrible. Okay, Walt's getting something out of the safe. All right, so shout out to Flying
a good
Rich.
high
I
power.
see Flying Rich out there. He says, "What is this? Hank, did you get me a micro dagger and rock?" No,
Micro dagger?
no. I didn't even see.
The new
actually, I did
PSA
shoot-
micro dagger.
Yeah, I did shoot. Yeah, I did shoot this. I think I shot the smaller. No, I can't remember if I did or I didn't. I don't think so. I know I shot a dagger, and then I also shot the rock, which is the 5.7.
Don't shoot him. He's a wrestler.
Yeah, the rock. The rock is
No,
what
don't- you can't
PSA
go
is
shooting a
calling their
rock.
gun. They're calling it the 5.7 the rock.
How did it shoot? How did it handle?
It was nice. It was flat, I like it better than.
5.7.
Huh?
I was gonna say, do you like it better than the FN?
It has a smaller feel than the
Mm-hmm.
FN. The FN is big and plasticky.
Big and plasticky. That's exactly right.
You know what? Let me say this. I don't actually like anything better than the FN. I don't know. The FN's cool to me. I like the cool factor of the FN. So, this would be like how people are all crazy about the high power. This is the gun that started it all. So I have a lot of respect for it.
Started what?
This started the 5.7. What was the 5? Well, I mean,
You
other
said
than the
started
PS9.
the high power.
No. I said how people
Started
like.
it all.
Yeah, people like an original high power. This is all these guns are trying to be this
Well,
gun.
yeah.
So.
I mean,
I like it.
here's the reality: $1,300. Can most people afford it? No. That's the reality.
No. And I think
No.
the
$500, $499. People go,
yeah.
I can do that. Sure.
Yeah. Flying Rich says we need to get the FH Ruger and PSA Rock together, or the F. Yeah. So we did. I don't know if you guys were there, but I did shoot the Ruger 5.7 as well as this, and I think I like the FN 5.7 more than the Ruger 5.7. But it was cool. I'm not trying to say it wasn't cool, but I like the PSA 5.7 Rock. I think better than the Ruger for sure.
But you don't like it better than
On the FN.
Then the original
Yeah.
FN is awesomeness. I mean, because of
I-
nostalgia.
it feels
All
weird.
right, here you go.
I like them.
You got the Rolex over here. You got the other one in there.
With Arms List, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use, or $30 a month for business vendors, so when you're in the market, please consider Arms List. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Arms List. Okay, all right. Let's see, what are we doing here? Okay, let's do this. Boom.
I mean, I'd love to have a 5.7. I just can't. I've never been able to drop the change. Sorry, I mean,
absolutely same. Absolutely the same.
There's other guns that I'll drop $1,200 on in a second, but some reason I don't know what it is. I just can't seem to do it.
I can't get myself to buy a 5.7 or a P90 for the prices.
I'm getting a P90. I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get another one.
You should have it in your bullpup collection. That makes sense. But still,
okay, Patrick,
I just can't do it.
To ask him. Why'd you get rid of your P90? Why'd you get rid of your P90?
Yeah. What did you buy with your P90 money?
I had to get rid of my P90 and my original FN to buy other guns, and I believe that was back when I was trying to get
to grow the channel, right?
Yeah, I was trying to grow the channel, and I think that was to get the Tavor or something like that. There was something like that I was like, oh man, I got to get this because it's coming out. It's going to be cool.
You have to have it. That's what I've fallen in.
Yeah,
you gotta
and
have
I sold
it,
those things. It's, like, I understand what you guys are saying about the price. It's not, I mean, I don't know. To me, the awesomeness of it, that factor is still there. Now, am I shooting 5.7 as much? Not right now because, it's not as much ammo.
You don't have no ammo. That's why you ain't shooting 5.7.
But here's what I like about Ruger and PSA and then other companies, because remember there's all these companies making AR versions of this, right? There's that company here in Florida that hates me that's making one. I'm not talking about Keltec. It's another company here that they're pissed off at me because I told someone the truth about their gun. But I think that CMMG, which I saw at the gathering.
The Banshee?
Yeah, they have a version. They have is it a Banshee or a Mutant? It might be a Banshee, but they have a 5.7. They have a 5.7 AR there. So you know what? I'm very tempted to get one of those and add that to the collection. And I hope all of this makes more people make more ammo. I hope PSA gets into it and makes this ammo more affordable. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully. Because I really like the 5.7 round. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the round, and I will get a PS90 and make it SBR. That's gonna happen. I was looking into it, and right now you can only get black. That's the only color you could get. So I'll have to get one of those, get a barrel or something like that, and then get it all customized and stuff, and then keep it in the collection. And it will never go. And Flying Rich says a real AR 5.7 takes a P90 mag. I don't actually like those.
I have one of those.
Yeah. Walter has one, and I think Flying Rich has one. So
yeah, I have an AR 5.7. It doesn't get shot very often because I just don't shoot it. I have ammo too, by the way. I want to get a full auto.
I'll trade you some ammo, Walt. I mean,
For what?
I don't know, ammo for ammo. I don't know. I might have some ammo you want. I could trade you some ammo for some 5.7 ammo. What kind of ammo are you looking for? That's all. That's what it boils down to right there.
Speaking of ammo, I ordered 1,000 rounds of 9mm today.
Oh, okay. How much?
Russian made, $2.99. Shipped, $2.99. Shipped.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
No, I mean for now it's not.
It's not good. It's not good, but it's not bad.
It's not $135, but
yes, yeah.
If with the whole Russian situation and everything, prices shot up a little bit, but they're starting to come back because people ain't buying it because they got no money.
Right. Yeah.
The government's not handing out checks
all they
anymore,
want.
So
when you're spending all your money on inflated gasoline and food products, you ain't gonna be spending it on ammo. So
you're talking it, brother. Say it again. Say it louder.
Yeah, there's not even.
It's come. So I don't know why, but it has come down here in Florida here in Florida. I'm speaking to the audience. How about that? Here in Florida,
gas has come down a little bit.
Surprisingly. It's still not good. And Marley the other day was like, "Oh, look at that."
Yeah, what do you mean it came down? What is it? $3.99?
It had gotten up to $4.29. It's down to $3.97.
Oh, okay.
But again,
right,
and Marley was like, "Look at that, it's coming down." And I was like, "No, don't fall into that trap." Under Trump, it was what, $2.60? Get out.
$2.25.
Until we're back to that.
Sometimes too.
Yeah. So look, check this out. Exactly. This was the thing that was actually. This is the video I put up that a lot of people are excited about. This is the PSA Jackal right here.
Is that 300 blackout?
This one is 5.56. They may do a 300 blackout version. And if we fast forward through here, this is Matt, I think, and he actually takes it apart and gives us a look inside of it. But it's piston driven. Let me see if I can get to. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So they kind of went back to the drawing board a little bit with this. Let me see. I need to go back a little bit because I want you to see. It kind of looks like an AK in there now. Let me see if I can get it to jog back here a little bit.
I bet it looks like more like something else.
It kind of reminds me of yeah. Well, so what are you thinking? You thinking about? Here we go. So
it's
got a single spring. Big.
This is the spring. Yeah. Yep.
Single spring.
Yep. And here's the. Look at that.
Oh, okay. I thought the Brits.
That. All right, so they went away from the AR-180 idea and they went.
I was just about to say
a little bit.
I thought the British tried the single spring and realized why it wasn't a good idea.
In the SA-80, yes, they tried a single spring and it fucked it up.
And then HK had to come fix them.
Yeah, the Germans had to rescue the English. Yeah, on that one.
Yeah, yes. Cruiseman is saying very AK. You know what? It kind of reminded me when he went in there this time. I was thinking about the Daewoo Max 2.
Which is also the Daewoo is also based around the AR-180, isn't it?
It's the Daewoo.
No, it's a mixture of an AR and a.
Yeah, it's more of an AR AK. Yeah, it's a closer to an AR AK mixture.
The K2 is the military one, right?
If you had two guide rods and a more square, you don't have that. You have an AR-180 is a gas. It's a piston driven, but it's not attached to the bolt carrier.
Yeah, I forgot what the AR-180 has a very similar system to what
the AR-180.
You know my
stroke.
Yeah, you know my K&M M17S. It's very
short stroke gas piston.
Yeah, it's very close.
Versus that is like an AK with a long stroke gas piston.
Yeah,
right. That's got a firmly fixed gas piston. So
yeah. And DCG44 says in steel rails and all that. So they look. I think
it's cool that
they changed it.
I'm not gonna shit on them. The AR-180 style AR-15s are already being produced. It's kind of cool that they're doing something.
If that comes out and that is like $700, the whole gun.
How did it shoot compared?
Very well. So this is like, last year when I shot that gun, I really could only get a couple of rounds through it. This one. Now, obviously, like, I took it off the line at the gathering because for the media day, they didn't have it there. So I went back Saturday and they said, oh, we have it here. And I took it off the line there. But they were letting everyone there shoot it. So that particular gun was getting shot by everyone. And go ahead.
I was just going to say, can you slap? It looks like you can slap a standard lower on the Jackal upper.
Yes.
Which is interesting.
Yes. That PSA is going to have a thing that's going to go in the back, like how Walter was just showing his little stubby. Yeah, but they're going to have one of those Picatinny things back there.
Picatinny plug.
Yeah. So then you could put whatever you want on it. Yeah.
Walter, are you making Picatinny to AR-15 plugs? Because you should.
No, but I could.
You should, because those are coming out very soon, Walt.
Yeah.
So look, I shot a full magazine. I wasn't even supposed to. They were only letting people shoot 5 rounds on the line. I shot so many rounds, they were like, listen, Hank, we can't let you keep shooting.
So this was 5.56?
Yeah. So I did a full magazine, and then...
Short 5.56.
No, I think, wasn't it medium? Someone's going to tell me the gas. I thought the gas system was medium stroke.
Well,
oh.
There's no such thing. It's either short stroke or long stroke.
Okay, okay.
No, it's a short rifle. This was a
pistol. Yes, it's a pistol. Yeah, so then it's long stroke.
What was the recoil? Was it violent recoil? Was it soft recoil?
It's got a positive recoil, but it's just going straight back. Which to me, like I was able to get right back on. It didn't really. I mean, in a pistol, you expect that, right? And then the whole nature of how that bolt is moving, you expect it. So
I would love to see one of those slapped on Walther's M16 lower and just see what it does.
To see how it runs as a machine gun. I would actually put a stock on this. So I would SBR this, put a stock on it, put a suppressor.
I would personally. I'm tired of messing around with pistol link. AR type guns. And it's like put a stock on it and really have fun with it.
They're going to be gone soon, anyways. If the news is correct about the ATF, so.
So there's a bunch of things going on there, but I think I would definitely do that. I hope Walther puts it. If you make a retractable for this, it'd be great. What?
I'm looking at the camera as Lolo kind of panned up a little bit. He moved the gun down. And I'm trying to look at one part, and I just went like that, as if I could see over the top of where the camera cuts off.
Yeah. You know what's funny? That video actually overcame the algorithm a little bit. It actually has 3,000 views. Like they have not been letting me get any videos really over 1,000 views. Before it was 2,000.
Weird.
You should do all of them as shorts.
I have some shorts that I'm going to be putting out from the show.
I get more views from my crappy little shorts than I get from anything.
Yep.
Yeah, I have some shorts.
Shorts are really, really hot right now.
Yeah, I have some shorts from the show that I could show you guys. I think there's one of me shooting the.
It's such an interesting design.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if they'll come out with a 7.62 39 version of that.
I know a lot of people were requesting that. Let me see if I could skip forward.
Over 300 blackouts. Over 300.
Here, I'll shoot this. I'll let this go. Okay, here we go. So this is slow-mo.
The problem I've always heard with those, and the problem that I could see running into here, is they are using a.
So here's the recoil. See the recoil on that?
It's straight into your shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just coming straight back.
Climb a whole lot.
Yeah.
The bolts that they're using in lockup look to be standard 5.56.
Yeah, it's so small.
Yeah, that's what makes it difficult. They have to change
the bolts. The bolts have a tendency to fail every once in a while.
That's what I've heard. I've never seen that, but I've heard that the walls are too thin and they tend to the teeth will break off.
So I think that's why they put steel rails and everything in this.
Side charging? Is that what I see?
Side charging, yeah, side charging.
Yeah, thank you. None of that back end ass charging.
I think like Walter's saying. So in the video, I saw the most requests for 7.62. Like Walter was saying,
39?
I want. Yeah, I think that's what people want. 7.62 by 39. I would like to see 300 on that. 300
when you mentioned CMMG, the Mutant is their 7.62 by 39 gun.
Mm-hmm.
So what CMMG did, instead of trying to screw around with the AR platform, it's really not made for that. They upsized everything to like AR 10-ish size, and then they run the 7.62 through it. Yeah, that's an interesting.
That's smart. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a machine gun at the CMMG booth.
Oh yeah, those dudes were burning some ammo.
Cooking glove.
That thing was running from Thursday, dude, to Sunday.
Oh, so it's sitting out in the sun and getting run full auto. Yeah. I see you have like a big old glove on the left hand.
Yeah. I've got some shorts from that I'm going to put up.
You have an oven mitt.
Because Mike from CMMG, who was on the show, this video I don't know if I could pull that up. Man, he was getting that stuff smacking him in the face. In the face. Oh, what is this? Edward Andrews sent me this. What is this?
Did you? Oh, that's cool. That's
is
CZ,
that
isn't it?
It looks like a FN.
FN, excuse me.
Yeah, isn't that FN? Yeah. Oh.
Did you get to shoot any of their quote unquote radial delay blowback guns?
Whose radial delay?
CMMG.
Which ones are the radial delay?
I think that's that 4 something or other, the 4.
The one I shot machine gun. No, the one that wasn't machine gun. The 4.6.
4.6 is
that's
a
built
radial
off.
delay. I think
might be. That's the one. So the 4. So I never really heard of the 4.6.
That's the MP7.
HK. Yeah,
which is
HK.
Never has come into the country. Never will come into the country. So
no one has those. No one has those guns. Okay.
Unless you're a dealer or like have a dealer sample, then no.
Okay.
You can go to like what's that? Machine Gun Vegas, whatever. They have them.
Mm-hmm.
Places like that have them, but they're not common.
Okay,
at all.
so check this out. I'm gonna show you guys this. Okay, look at this. Does that
I like
look?
that little shorty.
Does this look familiar to
dude.
you, Walter? Do you know what that's gonna be? Oh, look at this. Look at
That's
this.
an M16.
Yep.
That's a weird M16. What the hell is that?
Isn't that an M1? Isn't it?
A1,
know,
but
but
no,
A1,
that barrel.
A1.
That barrel
No?
profile is an A4 profile with an A1 handguard on it. Yeah, look how thick that thing is.
Oh yeah.
A1s had
It's a heavy
pencil
barrel.
barrels.
Yeah. You're right. I didn't
That's
even
a
notice.
weird. That's a weird. They got going on.
I didn't know. So anyway, so what happened is, okay, so do you remember when everyone was buying the stuff from the Freedom Group, PSA got H&R,
Yeah.
that little shotgun that Walter likes is going to be an H&R.
They're going to brand that
It
as an
looks like-
H&R?
Yep. And
It
somebody
looks
that
like
you
a
know,
Colt Commando.
someone you know
No,
gets to
it's
shoot it. Hold on a second. Let me see here. I'm going to go forward here. That's me shooting it here.
Is that 545?
Full
Is it
auto
566?
Yeah, it's 556.
Yeah.
223 556.
That is a tiny. What is that? Like 7-inch barrel?
Yeah.
That's a little one. Yeah.
Ugh.
He told me this was like some gun they were gonna make or something like that.
I
And
hope not.
back in the
that's an
days,
SBR there.
yeah.
Don't
back in
waste
the
your
days-
resources on that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a historically
Oh.
like they.
Yeah, back in the day.
You know what
I thought Walter
when I-
would
that's-
know what that was.
That's the same length barrel as this, basically, with a different handguard on it. When I put this together that day, I have a really nice metal car stock that I bought years ago. And I thought about building it up like an SBR, but then I thought, nah, fuck it, pistol. So, yeah.
Yeah. So H&R is going to do some cool things. I'm going to try, like, all of that stuff was all, they're messing around. They may put out the A1, I think, first.
Here's an
H&R
announcement.
Yeah.
We
From
brought
January.
this up before.
Go ahead, Patrick. I'll let you get that
I
out.
was just looking. I'm looking at the video of somebody, ARFCOM, doing a video with them back in SHOT Show of their M16 A1 clone, which that is not an A1, but you know, everybody makes mistakes. Oh no, actually, the one here that they're showing off is a pretty good A1 clone.
Yeah, I think that they might have
got-
just slapped barrels in there. I don't. Yeah, hopefully,
Yeah, that one-
if they want to be original, because
That one
guys
there
like
got
you
some
won't miss that.
funkiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I
so
I
Walt.
love my A1. I really do. They're fun to shoot.
Okay, Walt, what were you gonna say?
H&R
Right.
needs to break, makes the break open topper.
I had this
That's
conversation.
what Walter was not here on Monday, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Walt was traveling.
Last Monday you were traveling. PSA
Yeah.
was on, and we talked about H&R, and the CEO was saying that the topper is the #1 request that
Yeah.
they're getting to remake.
Hello.
That's
look,
what I
and that
said.
thing
I'm
is-
like, everybody loves them.
And that is so easy to effing make. Hello.
Okay,
So many
Yeah,
bells.
especially the shotguns.
Okay,
Shotguns
so
are just
I did-
Shotguns, rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that guy in the beginning of that video that I showed, I think he's the guy that's going to be running H&R. He was doing something else before, so people might recognize him out there. And they're developing these things. So
simple.
I think eventually that's going to come out. It's not going to happen immediately, but at some point it will. It is going to happen. I don't know how much I could tell you guys about that, so I'm not going to get much deeper into that whole thing. I'll tell you two afterwards, but I'll let him come on, and then we can ask them all these questions. Which, trust me, I said to him, my brother and every single dude I know that shoots a gun wants the break opens. I personally want break open with integrally suppressed barrels.
Now for you 300 blackout boys, that is the setup. That is the setup.
Yeah, my brother
You have your integrity
Yeah.
suppressed thing.
Yeah.
And it'd be like toop.
Didn't
hear is
you
the hammer
didn't you build one of these or no for my for Anonymous Strange? No.
I didn't build it for him, but I think I have something of his you gave me.
Oh,
the
okay.
The problem is it won't go off. It won't fire for some reason. I think
Oh,
the arm
okay.
is too
Has
short.
that been stuck in the Stargate?
No. Well, that one is stuck someplace, but it has that big bulbous muscle brake on the end, which would really be nice to have a big bulbous can on the end of it. Yeah.
Oh, right. Brian Quick says you guys talking about the single shot break action 300 blackout.
Yes. Yes.
They have to do that. They have to do that. I think they're getting a lot of requests. Like Patrick said, Chad was on and said they were getting a lot of requests. But I don't think we're going to see that. If I had to bet, I would bet you guys you're not going to see that first. That's going to take some time.
American-made, break open, old school like shotgun.
They're great.
You know
Right.
I mean?
We
They're
got like
simple.
10 seconds here. And by the way, if you have these right now, I recommend if you have those H&Rs, hold on to them.
That was my first gun, a break open H&R shotgun. I bought at Walmart.
We'll be right. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of a DAO, or decentralized autonomous organization like TUSC Crypto. TUSC cryptocurrency is a firearm-friendly e-commerce option for online payment transactions, secured on the blockchain. So when you're in the crypto market, please consider TUSC, TUSC. Okay, we be jamming.
Not at Walmart. I bought it at Kmart. I just correct that. I bought it at Kmart the day I turned 18.
That beats it.
Yeah.
How much was that back then? And when you were 18, like in 1922, whenever that was.
I think it was probably on the order of, it was less than $100. I know that. So it was probably in that $75 range or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
What was that, in the 70s? Seriously? Was that 70s or 80s?
1980.
1980. $70.
Probably.
That's a lot. That was a lot of money for 1980.
Somewhere around there. And you know what I did? I got home and I didn't break any laws. I'm just say this. I cut it right down to legal length, 18 and a quarter, about whatever was legal length. We figured it out. We measured, stuck it in the lathe, cut it off, and that thing kicked like a effing mule to shoot. So, but I kept it for a long time. I finally sold somebody at a gun show. So.
Yeah, those guns have a cult following, and if they have any sense, they'll definitely be putting those back out. So I am going to work on getting the guy who's going to be over there developing those things here on the show. I also saw the guy who is going to be doing the DPMS stuff and some other folks out there at that show. So we'll endeavor to get all those people. Everyone, like, listen, if you make guns and you want to come on here, you're welcome to come on here. I mean, I'll even I'll be happy to have the Keltec dudes come on here. I'm not mad at all.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at anyone. I ain't hating on you. I got no regrets. You
got no regrets?
Yeah. So check it out. I did see this gun. I did not shoot this gun because there was a long line of people trying to shoot the Hellion. But what I do know from standing there watching people shoot it and listening to them talk, it has a long trigger pull. Because they were telling everyone that, like, oh, this has a long trigger pull. So, but it was very light. So for me handling it, that's a very light gun. I was surprised at the weight of the gun. So it felt pretty good in the hands.
A lot of plastic.
Yeah, a lot of plastic in it. If it really has a long trigger pull, and then I heard that there's no trigger pack for that, so I'm not sure how you make that trigger better. So I don't know. I still like it. I still think it's worth having.
Oh, and yeah, I talked to one of the distributors, and price is not as bad as the advertised MSRP. So
yeah, what is it, like 1,800? This is also from Edward Andrews, by the way.
Oh yeah, H&R, man. See, look at that gun, man.
Damn you, Edward Andrews.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
I wonder, Edward Andrews is like the closest to Anonymous Strange that I've seen in the real world. I mean, well, no, actually, Edward Andrews, he served in the military and everything. He was in the Navy. But, he's got good taste. He's got a lot of guns. But he reminds me, he's like my brother. And he is a brother, by the way.
Speaking of that, in the military stuff, I text you guys about one of my relation is going to be the commanding officer at Lake City ammo plant.
Yeah, so free ammo for us, right? That's what that means. Like we get all these.
So Lake City is run by Winchester, the manufacturing aspect of it.
Right.
But he'll be the official commanding officer for the Army, overseeing the operations and all that stuff.
Yeah. But here's the important thing, Walt. Does this mean we get to go there and take as much ammo as we need? Or do we get a discount?
I just want to see it. That's what I want to do.
Okay. Okay. So when are we getting a tour?
He told me that when he isn't actually in there yet. That's his next assignment, and so he's got to get in there and get settled in, and and all that stuff, and then I'll get a hold of him and we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, you're saying we've got to wait a couple of weeks before we start calling in favors.
A couple of weeks, yeah. I would give him a few months before all that, yeah. And they're getting geared up to make the new 6.8 ammo there too. So
that makes sense that they would have it there.
Ammo, yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah. Huh. So I was like, I want to hear the buzz of ammo just flying off the assembly line.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
It's probably cool over there.
I mean, if we get really some kind of break on ammo, it's not. I'm not gonna say no.
I don't think you're gonna get a break.
Come on,
what I'm saying, but
no.
No.
I mean, what if there's a bunch of ammo that needs testing?
Or sweeping. I'll take the stuff that falls on the floor. There we go. I'll take that stuff. Yeah.
I mean, ammo is very precious, to a gun guy.
I gave it to somebody as a birthday present yesterday.
You did?
And I'm sure they appreciated it.
Yeah.
Oh, he was like very great. I brought it in a bag that said Jack Daniels on it, and he goes, "Oh well, thanks for." It's like, I think you need this more than you need the Jack Daniels. And then when he saw it, I gave him a box of 9mm and a box of 40 cal, and he's like,
okay. Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, 80% Freak says, I saw someone from Caltech on Fox News today talking about 200 guns they donated to Ukrainian civilians. Yeah, we spoke about that in the beginning. Don't get us started.
It is a bit of a publicity stunt, too, by the way.
Mm-hmm. It's like, listen, something happens. Those two knucklehead people pointing guns with no bullets in it and fake guns or whatever at people. Oh, you know what the gun world does? Oh, let's give them guns. Let's give them guns. There's all these folks out here fighting for the Second Amendment. What are you doing for those people? I know everyone does the obligatory let's give money to the NRA and then we don't have to do anything after that. But there's a whole bunch of organizations that can use your help. There's a whole bunch of people training people and bringing new gun folks into the world. There's a whole bunch of gun guys out there in general talking about this whole thing. And, it doesn't have to be me. There's lots of companies that do help me out and all that. But how about help those dudes out? How about the people who are actually here fighting for this stuff all the time? How about that? I'm sure they could use some guns, and they could use some you pushing the politicians and all that instead of going out and having nice dinners with those politicians and letting them do shit. How the hell?
On their knob.
Oh man, listen, we did not get constitutional carry in Florida. We didn't get it. I know, we already spoke about this. I don't want to get anyone mad. I don't want to get anyone mad all over again. But dude, seriously, we couldn't get that pushed through in Florida. What's happening?
Well, we have to go to Cuba and help the Cubans. That's why.
Yeah. Well, when I talked to Lewis said that the Florida Republicans don't want to go back on Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. That bill that they put in. They don't want to go back on that, and that's why they're refusing to take this stuff up.
Because they're scared of their effing shadows. That's why. What are you so scared of? What's going to happen?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Something's going to happen. We have to start voting for these guys, man. I would rather have Democrats in there.
Are always worried about what people are going to say about them.
Yeah.
The people got a memory of about 2 seconds because they got this. And as soon as it flashes with something different on it, they forgot all about your political ass. They're off to something else. They're looking at their booty girl shaking her ass.
No, they're all in that Pete Davidson and Kanye West fracas. They want it. You probably don't even know what that's about, Walt. But
no, not really.
Yeah, Pete Davidson and Kanye West are East Coast, West Coast. I don't know. Okay. It's not. It's East Coast, I think. Really, at the end of the day.
That's a bunch of. But they're watching their favorite tattooed dude dance around, and they're and acting like a fool. Or you're watching some gun guy shooting guns upside down like a fool. And I won't use any names.
Mm-hmm.
And and which is a joke. He's a freaking joke. Ding, 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 shooting things upside down and blowing shit up.
I guess you've been looking at lots of videos of someone shooting something.
Well, you can't miss them half the time when this stuff pops up. I just turn it off immediately. But so they don't know what the fuck is going on, and they're still these people are still walking around with masks on. Come on, hello.
Yeah, I think. Look, at the end of the day, I blame some of the YouTube algorithm for what's going on. And I'm happy that whose dog is that? Is that Buckshot?
Whose dog do you think it is?
I ain't got no dog. Not yet.
Buckshot is tearing ass after someone right now.
I don't know what. There's nobody here. Marley's downstairs eating a sandwich. I don't know what.
Somebody is stepping up to your front door. I promise you, right now. Or there's a squirrel out there that he just realized from somewhere. Lola says, I'm just curious as to how they ensure that the guns and ammo actually go to the people and and doesn't end up like other stuff that's sent to other countries.
Like the javelin missiles the Russians confiscated.
Yeah.
The Russians came into a whole warehouse of stuff.
Yeah.
So now the javelins are going to get used against the the whichever ones you call friendlies over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. I don't know. It goes back. Listen, people have short attention spans, like you said. Yep. So for example, what we try to do, I think we try to have fun on the YouTube videos, but the algorithm has definitely been turned against us. It's actually easier for newer people to come in and do gun videos and do well until they get discovered. Like people get discovered and then they get hit upside.
When you get found out, yep.
Yeah. Patrick is he's already gone through this a little bit. Until
you try to get monetized, that's when they find out.
Yeah.
By the way, if anybody wants to see, youtube.com/babyfacepea, another video went up today. Look at that! I'm on a roll, 2 for 2 videos.
I watched it.
Look at you!
I
didn't. What was this video about? Hold on.
I was watching my headspace gauges in use.
Getting used.
Oh, that's
right.
what.
Yeah.
Is this why we were having the headspace conversation at the beginning of this video?
Here's how it started. It goes, Walt, something about. Do you still have a head? It's like, do you have them? Do I have them? I looked around.
Do I have them?
And he said, well, I think I gave them back to you. And then I'm looking all over the place for the headspace gauges, but he had them.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's monetized too. Ooh. I'm not gonna look at it right now. I'm not even gonna look at it right now. I'm gonna let it go through the ads. I won't even skip. I know you need this money so you can get pickles. Yeah.
Pickles?
Yeah, that's your thing. I thought your pickles were your thing.
I like pickles, but...
Don't you remember the other day you were mad because you got a sandwich and they gypped you of your pickles?
Yeah. Yeah, no, if they don't give me pickles, then I'm... that's the worst.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't want him getting mad about his pickles.
No, not over pickles.
That's about it.
Dude, there's a commercial with like Hermes or something like that. Endless luxury or something. Okay,
that's
okay,
like
fine.
That's like going to the.
There was a commercial on this.
I know.
Look at that, Babyface P making a video. Got his coffee.
That's funny that the commercial was for like women's clothing though. What have you been looking at?
Because YouTube knows that Marley lives in your house.
No, this is your ad. What have you been looking at?
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's true. That was, what am I saying?
Oh, in your video.
That was for me. I didn't know why I'm not into
been looking at clothes.
Oh, yeah, Lola must have been looking at clothes. Absolutely. So what are you building here? What is this about? What are you doing? I'm going to skip through this. I was going to
bite of food in my mouth.
You guys need to look at this. What's he doing, Walt, since he's eating right here?
At the top left, read the thing.
He's assembling a Galil.
It's a Galil. Yeah. I think
we're setting the headspace on it.
Okay, there you go. I think Walter was just concerned that his headspace gauges weren't going to be sold for like your next night vision project or something like that.
No, I panicked a little. When I couldn't find them, I panicked a little because I was like, God, I cannot lose these.
You know what's funny? When I went over to so Walter and I are doing Walter's rebuilding a Sprinter van, and we're making videos on that. So I went
and
over
you
there.
can see that over on Dirtfoot Racing, by the way.
Yes, please go to Dirtfoot Racing. I'll have part 2 up soon, but Walter is actually like stripped out that whole thing. I don't know. I think Walter sent me pictures. Yeah, Patrick, it's crazy. Yeah. One day I went over there. I was going over there, and I was like, "Listen, Walter, you need to strip this thing out. This thing is freaking dangerous." And you guys don't. He's like, "Oh no, I think we don't need to. We don't need to strip it out. We don't need to strip it." So,
that band, Patrick, is a bioweapon. It was so moldy and gross inside. It's a rolling bioweapon.
Awful.
Patrick, look, this the amount of black mold coming out of this, of the roof of this thing.
That's rotten wood. That's rotten wood up there.
So it had a leak.
Yeah. It had multiples at one time.
Yeah.
None of it was. What I took out was not wet, so I have a feeling at one point they sealed it up. Because we've had some rain here, it would have been damp still in that vinyl. Because you didn't see it at all. There's like a vinyl roof up there. It had some bulges in it.
So look, this is a sneak peek. Look at that. It's stripped.
Wow. So it's completely stripped out. Yeah, you're bare.
Yeah.
You're bare walls.
It is stripped out. Yeah.
That's really cool though, because you can do anything now.
Yeah.
It's I call it. It's a clean slate. I guess we'll call it. Or
Yeah. Yeah, we're working on it. If anyone knows, you know what we should do? I was thinking we should make a T-shirt, Walt. That you should do some kind of T-shirt or something to raise money.
The Class B bioweapon
to build it back. So anyway, Patrick, when I went over there to see Walt, I saw Doc, who Doc is this guy I've known for a long time. Was he in the Army? Or the
he
Marines?
Was in the Navy, and then Doc also worked as a contractor in Iraq.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that,
he does a lot of contracting and all that, but his offices are over there at with Walt's
upstairs.
offices.
We rent him a little space upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We've been friends for a long time. He's a good dude. So, but he got some kind of welder. So I don't know if you know where I'm going with this story.
Yeah, he bought.
Did he buy a nice one off of me? Some weird dude bought the one off me.
He got a nice
the one that you had. Some weird dude got the one that you had.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. So he's showing Walter this welder, and I was like, you know what's funny? When Babyface was getting his new weld, like I lent him a welder, and he had the welder. And then he got a new welder, and one day I was like, oh, so I guess you're done with my welder. And he's like, oh, well, I sold it to some dude.
You'll be getting it back. Don't worry. You'll be getting it back.
So how? It's coming. The welder's coming back.
You'll be getting it
back. I think I said to Hank, is this your welder?
No, mine was a Harbor Freight one. What was that one that Doc had?
This was like a Montgomery Ward or Sears buzz box. So it was like an old school arc welder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he only paid $20 for it.
They don't go bad. They're simple. Yeah. The internals of those things are so simple they can't go bad.
And older the better, because old days they used copper inside those things. So
heavy gauge copper too. Yeah, before they started cutting down.
A lot of
I wish I had a welder.
No,
they went to aluminum.
When I do plan on upgrading mine to something a little newer, and my TIG might the Econo TIG that I bought from Walter might get passed along with all of its accoutrement.
Oh, really?
Because the TIG is better anyways. You shouldn't have a MiG. You don't need a MiG.
Yeah.
You need
that's what Patrick's like. You don't need it.
You don't need one. You don't need one.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm making the executive decision. You should have a TIG.
Oh Lord. Oh, by the way. Oh, look. I just found pictures of those.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Why can my brain is so dyslexic, I can never remember the name of these things, even though
high power.
High powers.
FN high power.
I always want to say high point.
Not high point, that's right.
Yeah. But they look good.
A little higher up the food chain.
Yeah.
Yes.
They look good.
Oh, yeah.
They look good. You know what? Oh, this is the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. All right, so Franklin Armory has like a whole binary thing, right? You guys know about that. Okay. Did you know that our friends at JSD Supply, JSD Supply has They're a binary trigger for the Glock. Did you guys know that?
And it doesn't take a specific slide.
And I saw that it shot.
Yes, yeah. Walter picked it up while they were at shot. I am excited for that.
Yeah. So
did they have it out there?
Yes. Hold on a second. Where the hell is the footage of that? Oh, here we go. I don't know where the heck the footage is. I thought I had footage of this thing. Where did that go? That's interesting. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I found it. Yeah. So first of all, they wanted me. So this is it here. They wanted me to just try it out. So basically, you pull the trigger, resets, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go past this though, because this is a long video. I'm gonna go past it to me actually shooting it, so you can see it running. And what I should, you know what I should actually do, because this is in slow-mo. Let me change the, let me edit it down here and take the slow-mo part out. The Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran-owned and with over 20 years experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com. All right, so let's see. Let's go here. I think I edited this so that the I put a stick mag in here, and Bob
run at normal speed.
Yeah, I'm running at normal speed. Here we go.
It actually fucking works.
Yeah.
How do you change the selector on it? There's no
selector.
It only does binary.
No, you can't cancel. Yeah, there's no cancellations.
Okay, that's what's interesting. So to get a selector, you have to have something else.
Yeah, so that is going to be a more affordable one because obviously
more affordable.
Yeah. Because the Franklin Armory one is like a whole upper. It's like the slide.
It's a whole kit.
Yeah, it's a whole thing in order to do that, but you can cancel it. And, all that kind of stuff. So it is kind of selectable, right? You could put it back to normal mode, and you could put it in the binary mode. And that's going to cost like a pretty penny for people out there. This one is going to be a little bit cheaper than that. I'm going to try to, see if we can do some other stuff with that. Let's just put it that way. Did you have a question about that, Walt?
No, I was while you were talking, I was looking at an email that I got. For some HK parts.
Oh, okay. All right. Very cool.
They want $244 for a G3 barrel. Ow, mommy! Ow!
That's expensive.
DCGs wants to know if it's affordable. I think it's more affordable than the Franklin Armory one. But you're going to still burn a lot of 9mm.
I heard something that shot, but I can't remember. I'm not going to say it because I don't know if it's actually the real price. I don't know.
Yeah, we should get JSD to come on and Oh, you know who else I met at the show that was really cool? Print, Shoot, Repeat.
I'm guessing it's a 3D printing group.
No, am I saying his name wrong? Hold on a second. Let me go to YouTube because I thought I was saying his name. I might be saying it. He's a 3D printing dude.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen him. I think I've seen him.
The one with the mask. Print, shoot, repeat.
Oh, he always wears a mask.
Yeah, the mask dude. Print, shoot, repeat. Let me see if I can pull up something on his channel. He always
wears a mask.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah. This guy. He always has like a ski mask type of thing on.
Good for him.
So he was there with he's a cool dude. I'm gonna get him to come on. We'll do some 3D printing stuff. I met him through Vin. Remember the young guy that was on the show that did all those like weird guns? I don't know if you guys remember that, but he'll take. I met him at the Iraq veteran thing. He'll take like a revolver and make a sci-fi kind of revolver by 3D printing stuff, and it's still functional.
Okay.
So I met him there, and then actually my friend Cody, who used to work at Walther was at this show, but now he works for Taurus. So, we'll be doing some Taurus stuff. We've already done
Taurus.
some Taurus, yeah.
Speaking of Taurus, if anybody follows any international Taurus stuff, Taurus and the other Brazilian company just started delivering new assault rifles for the Brazilian army.
Really?
What is that? What is the other company in Brazil that used to make the FNFAL? Oh fuck, I can't remember. Yeah, those two that combined together, and they're supplying new rifles to the Brazilian army.
What kind of rifle? Are we getting?
I think it's 223. I think it's like a 223 rifle.
Okay, but it's not a bullpup. It's not a bullpup.
No pups.
Okay. All right.
No pups. Just straight up rifle.
Okay. We are gonna get some. What was this? There was another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about that I saw at the show. Where is that? Oh, you know what? I also spoke to Dead Air. Dead Air Suppressors was there.
Yeah. How'd that go?
I spoke to them. Oh, it was cool. We're gonna do some stuff. I was asking them a lot about the universal suppressor thread, and I showed them. So you have what's your Dead Air Wolverine or something?
Wolverine PBS1.
Yeah. Do you know that video that we did with your Wolverine? Do you remember that video? With your Wolverine and an AK that Walther made, and it was
maybe it's been a while.
Full auto. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna find the video.
Yeah, I think we shot it full auto with the Wolverine.
Yeah. So that video, believe it or not, here, let's see. I'm gonna go to this video. That video on Instagram is 175,000 views.
Holy crap! What?
Yeah. So this video here with the
yeah, I remember that one.
Remember this? Because everyone was all mad because Walther. Yeah, because the AK is welded.
Oh, it was a weld kit. That's right. But it's full auto and it has a suppressor. It's cool.
Yeah, and a drum mag. So anyway, I think this is the reason why.
5,000.
Yeah, 100. This is why Instagram shadow banned me. I'm still shadow banned on Instagram.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
No, right? God.
Yeah. I have to hear that shit all the time.
It's so annoying. I'm just gonna spout off real quick that it's so annoying that you get a modicum amount of success and then they just decide, never mind, we don't want you. You can't have success. Get out.
It's like, imagine if you put up a video on YouTube, they refuse to monetize it, it gets 1 million views. It gets 2 million views. It gets 3 million views. You know what?
4 million views right now.
And the sons of bitches.
I looked at my monetization today. In the last month, that video has gotten 28,000 views on average. So it's averaging only 1,000 views a day, which is nothing. And I've made $1.62 off of it in 60 days. In 30 days.
Bastards. You know what you'll get? Listen, out of the three of us, you've gotten the most views on one video. I think the biggest view count I have on any video that's out there, it's like close to 2 million views.
That's Sam Andrews stuff, right?
Yeah, and that took a long time. You'll get that again, man. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, hopefully. Anyways, so talking to did you show them that video, or were they aware of it?
I showed it to them, but I was talking to them about the Universal stuff. So we were having a discussion about the Universal things, and some other stuff. If you remind me after we get off of this, I'll talk to you about but I'm not really supposed to put out there. But we'll be doing some stuff with them.
So they don't they have one suppressor that's universal?
I think the Nomad is universal. The Nomad, but they're doing a lot of that stuff. I think they're the ones who started doing it. They're the ones who looked at something that Silencer Co. made and then said, we're just going to make it in that thread pattern.
They worked for Silencer Co. They helped found Silencer Co.
They did?
The three guys that started Dead Air were part owners of Silencer Co. and they got ousted back in like 2015 or 2014. And they continued working together and founded Dead Air.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get someone from over there to come on. But I am working on a big Well, I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere, but I'm working on a video where I talk more about the Universal Suppressor Standard. I've put a whole bunch of different things from different places together. I don't know if anyone's gonna care about that, but I'm gonna do it. So, someone's asking me. AK Sean says, "Did you meet 2A EDU, Hank?" Yes. Mika was there. We hung out. We talked over there. I've met him before. So, and he's been on the show. So, Edward Andrews says your KSG video is good to go. Mini 12 gauge ammo. That was good. I don't know if that didn't get to 1 million. That might be like 500,000 or something like that. I don't know that it got to 1 million. But I don't put up videos that even get to like 10,000 anymore. I mean, that used to be like, put the video up, boom, 10,000, or 20,000. That don't happen no more. So we got the super lockdown. Also, you know who was there? Mr. Guns and Gear was there.
That's cool.
Hung out with him a little bit. I saw Such was there. I didn't really get to hang out with him, but he was there. And there were a bunch of other people. So there'll be some cool stuff coming out of that. What's up, Walt? What are you? You seem like you're buzzing to say something over there. What's up?
Nope. I'm just listening.
I'm trying to see. Go ahead.
Just listening. That's all.
Oh, look, Lola was shooting this. Walt, look at this.
Oh, that's cool.
This was at Dead Air.
Oh, they got a street bog with a scorpion lower on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You know something?
Lola takes forever to actually pull the trigger.
I wish I had more time in the day, but we got in 500 PPS 43 barrels in February, and they're all gone.
That sounds like such a boo-hoo.
You poor
for
bastard.
You.
Yeah.
You poor bastard. That's right.
If you would only go to 2.8, look at this, Walt. Look, let me show you something. Look right down here.
No.
You see these people?
I know what you're
2.8
doing.
Commerce, go upgrade the website. Get some professionals.
I'm getting ready to order another 500, and they'll probably go just as fast. I hope so.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, people have been buying PPS 43 barrels by the handfuls. So
is maybe you don't want to tell us the answer to this on camera, but is that entity outselling the main entity at all?
What does that mean? Okay.
Is because it's not they're not sold by Safety Harbor Firearms, they're sold by Sten Parts. Is Sten Parts outselling Safety Harbor at this point?
I don't know for sure. Probably not.
Because going through 500 barrels in a month that's some good movement.
Well,
for something
February.
You're welcome, Walter. You're welcome.
I feel like that's more of an obscure thing.
Well,
you're welcome.
We didn't have them for a long time. So when we
maybe people were just waiting.
I guess, and there's been a lot of 43 kits brought in the country too.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. People are looking for parts right now. Flying Rich says Walter was super generous. What does that mean? What were you so super generous about? Flying Rich says Walter was super generous.
Oh, I sent Crump and Flying Rich a whole bag of SHOT Show swag that I had from a couple years, and there were I mean literally a whole bag of T-shirts and hats and frickin'.
Okay, this was for Richard Hoffman, right, of BWE.
Hoffman's raising money for Richard. Oh, okay,
yeah.
And I guess I guess people are buying that stuff. So hey,
cool,
good,
really,
that's good. Yeah. I did speak to Richard Hoffman. If folks out there don't know, he lost his wife, Michelle.
I've talked to him a couple times. He's doing well, all things considered.
Yeah, you guys, you'll see him back. I don't want to give him I don't want to put pressure on him. He's got a lot of stuff to figure out and all of that. He appreciates everything that we did, though. He appreciates everyone, helping out. Sorry, go ahead.
I've been trying to chat with him every couple days or so, just to talk guns, not talk family life. Just because that's really the only thing I can do is just take your mind off for 20 minutes and talk gun stuff.
Yeah,
because I'm sure if something tragic happens, you don't want to talk about it 24/7.
No.
So I figured it was good to chat, and so yeah, him and I've been in chat every now and then, following up on just gun news, gun stuff in general.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, all things considered, I think he's doing okay. Just a shitty situation.
Absolutely, but he really does appreciate everyone helping him. From folks sending him money through his website and the other things like what John and Rich and what Walter and other folks have done out there. He was able to, that was able to help him, settle his wife's affairs. So big thanks from me to all those people. Hopefully we'll get Rich back into the groove, and he'll get out there kicking asses.
The Hoff. The Hoff.
Yeah.
Hoff,
the Hoffmeister. Yeah, he doesn't need any of that to blow his head up whatsoever.
No.
So that's cool. So you said a whole bunch of swag.
Yeah, I had those bags they hand out at SHOT Show for putting junk into. I had one of those things. I had a couple of them actually, and this stuff has been accumulating for a period of time, and it's like, and patches and hats and T-shirts and pens, and there was like a challenge coin, and there was a bunch of stuff. And I said, you know what? I'm not using it. Let's get it to them, and they can distribute it however they like, raise some money, and I guess
amazing.
It worked.
Going to a couple shots, it's amazing how much stuff you accumulate.
Oh,
I'm
and
sure
you go
you
a couple
have tons of it,
and you go year after year, and the stuff just ends up sitting. Some of the stuff was in a bag, and we kind of put it to the side and kind of forgot about it, and then Peggy pulls it out and he goes, I said, where'd all that come from? Oh, it's just sitting over there in the bag. It's like, you know what?
Maybe I'll send one
all together.
I'll call Crump and send him. I've never even been to SHOT Show, and I have half a bag of swag downstairs from every time everybody else goes. So
yeah,
I'll send it over.
Yeah, if they need it, I should have taken a bunch of stuff to Walter and let him pay for the shipping.
There you go.
I was away at my aunt's remembrance thing, and I told Will, put that red bag, put it in a box, and send it to Crump's address. Send it to Crump. So,
yeah. Absolutely. Let me do this. I'm going to experiment with something. As we're talking, I'm going to switch to the, see that? Like, that's, right there.
It's like a mirror.
That's the phone with you guys. I can show you guys yourselves and what's going on there. Look at that. Look. Okay, so here's the thing, though. I'm going to switch out. So over here, this is the van, by the way. For whoever doesn't believe I'm actually in my van broadcasting. See, there's the fan.
Oh, hey, I got new fans today. One of them.
Yeah. There's me. What? So check it. I'm rocking my old school Lot Lao shirt right there. But look, right here on the fridge. Look at that.
Oh,
on
the
fridge.
Stickers.
Yeah. There's a bunch of stickers.
What's that say? Ham on board or Fran? What's that say?
Ham on board.
Are those stickers or are they decals or are
stickers?
They
stickers. See right there is a dirt foot racing.
Dirt foot racing one up top there. Look at that, man.
Yeah. So here we go. We'll go back to.
I got to bring some Babyface decals to put on there.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? I do need to put a BFP up on there.
In my newly revised van, I gotta put an area where I can put patches.
Yeah.
And just
you need you should. Walter, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Line the ceiling with like a neutral color felt, and just patch the entire ceiling.
That's nice, actually. It's a good idea.
Be pretty cool. You walk in, it's just
I'm telling you. And just lights, awesome. Just around the lights.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
What's happening in the shop right now? We got a wall in the shop that's all patches, and it's running out of space.
Yeah. Does anyone have a picture of that? Oh my God, I don't know if I have I don't have a picture on my phone. I always look at that thing. It's ridiculous.
There's a lot of money up on that wall.
That's one of the premier patch walls in this country.
People pay crazy money for some of these SHOT Show patches.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, well, at SHOT Show, it gets crazy out there. So
that's nuts.
It's a bit, and you don't think NFTs are gonna go anywhere.
No, I know they will. I just don't know if I want to partake in that madness.
I actually have an NFT, by the way. Do you guys know I have an NFT?
Yes.
It's not one I made. I have one that I got from somewhere. Yeah,
look,
go ahead.
Patrick, if you can make yourself some patches for $5 or maybe a small run of them that maybe cost $5 or $6 a piece.
Yeah.
And put them on an NFT. Next thing you know, people paying $100 for them. And then next thing you know,
that's a thing.
So listen, TUSC is working on a bunch of different stuff, man. When TUSC is able to mint those, because that's the expensive part of doing an NFT, by the way. Easy to make, but then you have to pay. I think it's Ethereum right now in order to mint it. So when we get TUSC
How much is
involved
what's the cost to mint?
Oh, I forgot what it is, but it's like I think it winds up. The last time I looked at it, it was like $100 or something. I don't know.
The basic fee of between 70 and shit. Where's the top end? 70 is the lowest. I didn't realize.
Yeah, but what coin?
70 and $120
when that Bitcoin to mint it. So that's the thing. So
wow, that's crazy.
I'm gonna wait for TUSC. And drop some TUSC on it, but we will get we will get some of that that kind of stuff happening. Okay, listen, we're over the 9 o'clock hour here.
Hot damn.
Yeah, because we're having just way too much fun. Free for all Mondays gets fun. People really enjoy that. You know what? I've been meaning to say this to you guys. There's people like every day. We're getting over 1,000 downloads on the audio. And when I look, it's not just like America is the big one. Second biggest one is Canada. So there's a lot of Canadians out there listening to us. But there's a lot of Italians too, I've noticed. And I would like to imagine there's some beautiful Italian babes out there
watching me.
Listening to this audio.
Now.
No,
listen to audio. Dang it, never mind.
The audio.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of manufacturers like Safety Harbor Firearms. SHF is a quintessential family-owned small business, totally representative of the American dream. Safety Harbor Firearms is a Florida-based manufacturer of the compact entry stock and the SHTF 50 upper for an AR-15 lower. Also, SHF happily delivers on your Sten gun parts needs. So don't forget to check out stenparts.com and safetyharborfirearms.com.
All right, there you go. See, Lola wrote that for you.
Bless your heart.
Yeah. So anyway, to all those sexy Italian babes listening to our, I think they just like our accents, maybe.
You know
this
what?
is me. It's probably some Italian dudes.
For all you Italianos you're listening, I'm doing my best Mussolini right now.
Oh, this is not going to help us, Walt.
I don't know how that. Yeah.
How is that supposed to help us with the Italian contingent?
You ever watch that man when he was giving a speech, like on a stage, like a balcony? He turned his head one way, give that lit, and he turned his head the other way.
I know, Walt. But how do you think about this
Iconic.
when I'm thinking about sexy, like a Barth commercial Italian babes? I'm not sure that woman in the Barth commercial.
All right,
bless
your Italian's heart. Just send me to the Ferrari. Yes, the Ferrari. Yeah, that's what I want. The Ferrari.
Yeah, Ferraris for all of us. Anyway, so listen, I'm gonna let these guys tell you how you can support them, find their content, communicate with them, etc. Let's start with Babyface P.
YouTube.com/babyfaceP or on Instagram. It's baby_face_P as in the letter P. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Content is flowing again. I got some stuff in the works. We got some shotguns coming up. We got some wheels getting finished. Yeah, we have to eat some deer together, so we're gonna have to plan a day where everybody gets together so we can eat some deer and shoot some guns.
Bambi's gonna be sitting on the plate in slices.
It was tasty. I had it last night for the first time. It was very tasty.
Yeah. There you go. All right, so very cool. That's from Babyface P. Let's go to Walter Keller.
Walter Keller here, Safety Harbor Firearms. You can check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Dirtfoot Racing. If you don't see what I'm doing to that van and taking it apart and putting it back together, we'll be doing that on a regular basis. And I will be back riding mini bikes too, so don't despair. If you're a mini bike person, don't feel bad. I'll be back to that. We got a race coming up too, so that's the reason I'm doing the van, so I can take it to mini bike races. Yes, and then there's stenparts.com, as Hank mentioned, for all your Sten parts and like PPS 43 parts and things like that. So
yeah, and if for no other reason then I saved your life by telling you to pull all that stuff out of there. That if there's no other reason why I should go in the wheel, that is the reason why I should be in the wheel.
I was pulling that stuff out, and between the stuff and the fiberglass in the air, it was killing me. It was killing me, I was saying.
Yeah, man. You see, I have that sensitive nose, man. I could tell something's wrong before we get
you
there.
walk in
You ever
I got
with
sick. I got
fiberglass
sick,
insulation,
Patrick,
and you can
off the
feel
thing.
it on your face and around your nostrils?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, it's the old school stuff. But it's worth it because that van is in really good condition.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be. It's
yeah,
going to be
it's gonna
pretty as a mother. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
So-
absolutely. So, listen, with that said, who's doing words of wisdom? I'm going to go to the end and come back. Who's doing words of wisdom? Who's got it? Are you... okay, Patrick is bowing out. All right. Do you got something, Patrick?
I'll
Okay,
say
Patrick.
Go ahead. Give me a couple seconds.
Yeah,
I'll get it.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. Well,
Walter's got it. Walter's got it.
no, either one of you or both of you. I'm
you chime in, yeah.
gonna run the end in right now. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us here. If you're watching this, if you want to listen to the audio side, you can get it from iTunes. You can get it from Podbean. You can get it from our website. Lots of places out there that you can find the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. And we will see you tomorrow. We are going to be here tomorrow. I have no idea who's coming on with us, but we will be here. So who's got the words of wisdom?
I'll try a little bit.
Okay.
When there's a lot of weird stuff going on, trust your instincts, because 9 times out of 10, they're spot on. That's
Okay.
like Hunter Biden, politicians. When something's getting weird and they don't want to talk about it, trust your
When you think
instincts.
the van is moldy.
Oh, when you think it's livable?
Yeah, if it doesn't pass the
Trust
smell test, like my godfather told me, when he was talking to me about the birds and the bees. If it doesn't pass the smell test,
Trust your instincts.
don't
Trust
put your
instincts.
PP in there.
And if there was ever a time I should have been wearing a mask, they was working on that van.
Oh, you were laughing at me when I was wearing the mask, though.
How bad
But I
was
guess,
it? Oh.
as they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger or something. Yeah. So
Yeah, right. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Good advice. Your cookie advice was also pretty good. I thought you were crazy last week when you were talking about the cookie thing, and I went somewhere and a guy was like, people, like, can you be mad at anyone when you eat a cookie? A guy was telling me that. You can't be mad with someone when you're eating a cookie.
Never been
not
mad
if they offer you a
while
good
eating
one.
cookie.
Not if it's a good one. No.
Yeah. Is that true? Someone has to experiment and see if you can actually get mad while eating a cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you watch Nancy Pelosi and eat a cookie at the same time?
No, can't do it. Can't do it.
You got to give her some hash cookies, and they'll make her happy. Yeah.
Oh boy, who knows what she has. Anyway, listen, we're out of here. We will see you guys, or I'll see you guys later. These guys will be back. We're out of here. Peace. Let me hit the button. Hit the buttons. Let me make sure I'm hitting the right button and all.
Are you
end
logged in this
the-
time? You logged in this time.
I think so. I don't know. I'm just gonna.